chimney, chimney. None of the presents under the tree was for a foster kid within his own family. It sounds fucked up. That's me. I hated how my mama just took off. I guess she was mad the way that she got shook off from dad. Grandma did the best she could. Yes, man, but I still did it hand to hand. I still sold packs and grams, and I still lived off the land, trying to stack some grams, and I still try to be something that I'm not. The other dude right there, you know the best man. Why not the best man? Let me know. It's like a test, man. Yes, it is. I'm just asking before I die. Can somebody tell me who I am? Goddamn. Is my pops Paul or Sam? Or that cat that be picking up cans? Or that dude that you used to write? I see the mail, Mom. That nigga in Clinton? Am I from Harlem or Brooklyn? I don't know. Spring Valley to Charleston? I don't know. A few cats have been where I've been, so I know y'all understand where I'm at with it. Anybody ever been through anything in their life? Just vibe with me. That's all the struggle. You can overcome anything. Persistence overcomes resistance in every aspect of life. Rock with me, understand. Now in the scheme of things, the Benz, the Bentley, Coops, the beam of things, the goat, the dope, the triple beam and things. I'm getting money. You know the dream of things. Man, I thought I was a shit, had a Benz, but I lived in my neighbor's basement. Here's the question: how can a young nigga be so old? How can a hot nigga get so cold? How can an old nigga be so dumb? How can a smart nigga be so dumb? How can a cool nigga be such a nerd? With no wings, how can I be a bird? How come getting what I deserve is so unheard and so absurd? Why am I still here? So many niggas is gone, I was born my year. Scoot up writing this rhyme, I had to shed a tear, cause I've been waiting so long to say this shit here. Y'all know where I'm at. That's just how it was. I smile now, but I smile is not for crying. Yeah. Too big. Yeah.
This is not the America that you knew. This is the new world order. Make no mistake about it. You're going to deal with military mind games like you ain't never seen before. You're going to see shit that you ain't never seen before. You got to stay focused to see through the bullshit. Don't let these people lead you like a dog on a leash. You are not a horse.
These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. Shit. You gotta love it. Love it. The world is full of niggas scoring, ballin' on a budget. But fuck it. Shit. And am I still banging tonight? I will just not discuss it. Cause that's not for the public. And my destiny's written $1 million, been marching on a budget. Before I leave my house, I wipe down my 9 and I tuck it. Stay on guard from all this fuck shit. I live when I spit, I can trust it. These niggas is busters. On 183rd, where you find me at? A block where niggas get bodied at. From a culture that's based on no facts. So if we say it's facts, we still say it's probably that. From my cars and they vids, when I go to they crib, I'm like, nigga, where's those Ferraris at? 90% this shit probably cat. 100% this shit only rap. Entertainment. Do not put so much responsibility on entertainers. As for me, I just stay in my lane. Nigga super gang banging, chain swinging, big dang hanging. Swinging. Fuck the words that he's saying. They just following the cadence. I am not for the complaining. It takes too much energy. I need my energy combating all these frenemies. And niggas that want to see the end of me. What's a sin for them is not a sin for me. So go when I show them no sympathy. Until they show each other sympathy. Niggas empty but ain't nothing empty in me. Niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. Why niggas spending all their money living in the dark? In the dark. I'm living in the days of Noah, I'm just building arks. Water coming, water rising. Is it a shortage or is it climbing? Is it a climate or niggas wildin'? Or secret societies mixed with timing? Either way, I stay on topic. I can't worry about shit if I can't stop it. I'm just waiting on death, I was born a hostage. Surrounded by niggas born in a project. With their mama emotion and lacking logic. All the shit that I know is what they lack in college. And degrees that they giving is pathologic. I just fly in the sky like I'm half an object. Shit. It's really real, I really feel like that. I ain't gotta be gay just to feel like that. I ain't gotta slay things and go kill a cat. I can rebuild the world and then fill it back. Niggas locked in the cage, I ain't here for that. With a minimum wage, I can't deal with scrap. How these rappers get paid, I can't build with scraps. Ain't calm building cities, I'm just super bitty. Came from hats for Leos and Billies. No response from my city. Niggas hate me, bitches plotting to get me. Hearing Glock sounds with the top down. Niggas talk shit when I'm not around. Homie, don't play that cause I'm not a clown. I always stay up cause I'm never down. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundles up, they done stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, they bundled up. Got the bundles up, they done stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up.
The brave. More like the land of the thief, the home of the slave. 2 million people go missing every year. Where they disappearing to?
Nigga got nerve enough to name yourself Rashad Jamal 3.0. I hope you're not naming yourself behind the nigga Rashad Jamal. You know the nigga that's in jail? The one that's in jail. The one that's in jail for touching his own children? That's not who you naming yourself after, right? Not in my comment section, right? I could be mistaken, right? We don't play with that around here, my nigga. I don't care what that nigga say out of his mouth that he regurgitated from Dr. York, another child predator, or Young Pharaoh. Rashad Jamal ain't welcome around here, my nigga. Him or none of his information. We don't play with people that play with children. Not around here. What you think about Bezu? Let me. First of all, let me say rest in peace to the brother, right? Rest in peace to Bezu, THF Bezu, right? I'm gonna do a separate video on this brother, but what I want to say is that the streets have an expiration date. Some of us make it out, some of us don't. The season of mercy, it runs out. The streets have an expiration date. The brother had 34 years on this earth to make it out. He still wanted to gamble with the angel of death. In life, you don't have no do-overs. Some people actually do receive the mercy of God and have angels camped around them. But for how long? The ultimate destination in life is 6 feet, that grave. You know them niggas digging the hole, the store holding your casket, your man's on the block with the candles and the liquor, the rest in peace t-shirts. In the streets, you could have whatever you like. See, what you got to understand is, right, the streets play dirty. The streets play dirty. And if you think for a single second that, oh, you that nigga, you get busy. The enemy, they never take their eyes off you. They keep watching. And how Tupac said, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. When you hurt somebody and you took somebody's family members, a nigga's always just waiting, calculated, hypnotized. You taught generations, you fed families, you changed lives. Thank you for sponsoring this war, family. Appreciate you. When you sit back and you analyze the situation with O Block, some of the illest killers is in jail right now. Financially, Dirk is in jail. Young King Vaughn, which was the angel of death. The nigga was the Grand Reaper. And I love that little nigga. I love that little nigga because he reminds me of me, the old me. You know, when niggas sit up there and say, we don't know Hassan Campbell, we know Poppy. That's how Poppy was. My whole crew was get busy niggas just like O Block. But see, the streets, they watch the feds pick you off. They watch certain niggas get their TVs turned off. And see them niggas that was waiting for the opportunity, because what you got to understand is every dude ain't soft. You got dudes that cannot wait to catch you in the right place at the right time so that they can turn your TV off. And see, some dudes are scared. They know that they can't wage war on you while you got King Vaughn, you got this one, you got that one. And see, I'm not like them other own platforms like the AK-47s, the King AK-47s, that'll sit up there and get so nosy and be so nosy. Because there's a difference between dealing with celebrity gossip and then digging in niggas' business. Going through everybody's social media's page and digging in niggas' business and solving cases for the FBI. There's a totally different, some of these niggas is not rappers, they're killers. And when it come to killers, you mind your business, my nigga. When it come to killers, you mind your business. Some things ain't for the internet. Some niggas go dig certain things up that really ain't for the internet like that, and they bring it to the internet and tell you they act like the chick from 227. I ain't one for the I ain't trying to solve a case. I ain't one to gossip. Nah, you gossiping and you playing with dangerous gossip. You don't dig up names of niggas that don't belong on the internet and then put these niggas' names on the internet. That's what niggas is doing. They digging up names of niggas and putting them on the internet. It's dangerous. It's an ugly game. And see, I'm gonna tell y'all too, this is why I don't go live, because at the end of the day, with 900 people in the building and YouTube playing with my numbers, I need everybody to super violate that like button. Y'all already know the rules. When y'all come in this house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. I don't like going live because they reset my numbers and they keep moving my numbers back and they wait for me to go live to readjust my numbers. I told y'all the worst thing that I ever did was sit down with those gatekeepers. Academics, Whack 100, Takashi 69. That was the worst thing that I ever did. Now you see academics running around with Charleston White, a nigga that don't get the same numbers that I get on his own YouTube page, but they keep pushing him in the algorithm on other pages with my message. That nigga ain't got a message. Charleston White, the type of nigga that could give you an STD and tell you he was just acting. Meanwhile, you got AIDS. And the doctor's telling you you got 6 months to live, but you talk about, oh, he's in character. Nah, he's not in character. You just stupid. I'm going to say that again. Charleston White is the type of niggas that could give you herpes. And you got genital warts all over your Woody Woodpecker. All over your snot box down there that's dripping. Coming out green, gonorrhea. And you talk about, he just in character. Nah, my nigga, you need medicine. Your community guidelines down there is burning. You need some disinfectant called penicillin. Playtime is over, my nigga. Right now, Americans all over America are angry. Right now, Americans all over America is angry. And everybody's looking for answers. Some people are actually enjoying the fact that other people are about to be broke just like them. And some people not. But yeah, rest in peace to the brother. Because At the end of the day, those warriors, I keep telling y'all, these gang members, they are the army for the black community. The same way the KKK is the army, is one of the armies for the white owned people. That's their army. That's their army, regardless of what. That's their little nephews. That's their cousin. That's their uncle. The same way these little gang niggas, that's your family members running in the streets. They rebels without a cause. You have to give them a cause. And right now, it's a shame how many of them little niggas is falling victim to the street. Bezu was a warrior. The season of mercy ran out. Because it's but so long we can sit up there and play with God. God says he is most forgiving, most merciful, but the season of mercy runs out. And in the grave, there is no repentance. Rest in peace to Bezu. Everybody put a rest in peace in the comment section for that brother, man. My prayers go out to his family. My prayers go out to him. My prayers go out to the families of the people that he hurt. Hurt people hurt people. I can't really pass judgment on these niggas, and I hurt people. Like, if you new to my channel and you don't know who Hassan Campbell is, or AKA Poppy is, listen, man. Me, my crew, everybody I've ran with done turned somebody TV off. Everybody that I've ran with growing up, we all done turned niggas TVs off. I've been to jail for that multiple times. And no, I'm not bragging about it. I just need for y'all to understand my story. Shouldn't nobody else have to tell you my story? This is my story to tell. Now, with that being said, and for all you niggas, let me speak on something real quick, right? With Prince, with Supreme from the Supreme team, with Little Preem, right? First and foremost, let me say to Little Preem, right? I'm sorry that you got caught in the middle of me beefing with your uncle and your father, or rather your cousin and your father, whichever way that goes. There's all type of rumors that circulate y'all family of who's really your father, whether it's the cousin, and I'm not saying that's just true. I'm just saying that y'all can clear that up yourselves. I don't even care. I don't even care. What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, when I watched Supreme disown his son on the internet for taking up for Irv Gotti, because 50 Cent was trolling the dead Irv Gotti. May Irv Gotti rest in peace. 50 Cent was trolling the dead Irv Gotti, who just passed away. Little Preem got mad and sent out threats. Immediately, Big Preem disowned his son on the internet. Now, I'm going to say this again, right? In court, Preem's co-defendant, his crimey, one of his henchmen, told the government that Big Preem ordered him to shoot Little Preem's mother because he did not want that kid. So that's exactly what he did. He shot Preem's mother because Big Preem didn't want. I'm going to stand on that, nigga. I'm not intimidated. And you can't tamper with witnesses out here, my nigga. I'm going to stand on that. The streets know what you did. The streets don't have to say allegedly, nigga. You intimidated the streets for years and years and years. You and your nephew intimidated the streets that reap havocs on the streets. And Prince, because you came home on a technicality, my nigga? Or was it a technicality? Because I need for the chat to interact with this one. Do y'all really believe that the courts just overturned a decision for Prince? The nigga Prince had 7 life sentences. Prince had 7 life sentences. How did you get around 7? How did you give 7? Not 1. 1, 2, 3. The nigga gave back 7 life sentences. I have to question that. I could understand if you gave back 1, 2, maybe even 3, you gave back 7. How did he give back 7 life sentences? Do y'all really believe Prince gave back 7 life sentences? Press yes in the comment section. I need for y'all to interact. Or press no. Do you believe that that nigga gave back 7 life sentences? Me personally, I don't. It's the perfect timing to release all these jailbirds, and some of them working for the federal government. I'm not saying he is. I'm saying I don't believe it. I'm not saying that Prince is working for them. I'm saying I don't trust him. Something just ain't right, nigga. You ain't no hero. You ain't no hero. Now, I don't believe it. Murder. I don't believe you. Murder. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I don't believe him. Just like Prince, you want to come out here talking about, you got it on, first of all, from what I heard, I'm not saying it's true. I heard you had 3 altercations with Preacher. And I heard in one of them, I'm not saying that it's true, that you got knocked out. Now, you bring in the altercation when you finally manned up, and they showing the paperwork when you manned up and y'all went knife to knife. That's not what I'm talking about. Because there's other people that's getting ready to tell some of the stories, the horror stories of what you went through in jail, my nigga. Preacher wasn't the only brick wall you ran into in jail, my nigga. Preacher wasn't the only casualty, the only war you lost in jail, my nigga. But I let the niggas behind the wall tell them stories, because I wasn't there. But you come out here and you talking about the reason why you went to war with Preacher in jail, because of what he did to little Donnell, Rich Porter's little brother. AZ, Rich Porter, Harlem, y'all know the story. If y'all don't, go look it up. So you mean to tell me you put your life on the line and went toe-to-toe with Preacher, but you ain't go toe-to-toe with your uncle, Supreme? You expect me to believe that you loved somebody else's kid more than you loved your own little cousin, my nigga? Why you ain't go toe-to-toe with Preacher when he sent those goons? Because the funny part about it is, you sit up there, y'all talking about y'all suing me for this. Nigga, the nigga that you sent told that y'all sent them. Now, whether you got around the technicalities in court, nigga, like, y'all can't play these games with me. I wasn't convicted of it. Nigga, this shit that I wasn't convicted of. I did a 1.5 to 4.5 for murder, my nigga. Just because they didn't have proper evidence on me. My co-defendant beat trial. They didn't want me to beat trial. So they broke it down to manslaughter. Then they broke it down to assault on the first. And I copped out after having 3 years on Rikers Island. I copped out to murder. Broken down to assault on the first. I showed the paperwork already. You ain't got to believe it. The courts will give you a lower sentence just to get a conviction. And sometimes they'll wait to charge you all over again. You niggas can't play that I wasn't charged. But nigga, we in the streets, my nigga. In the streets, we ain't going by court rules. Oh, but then again, I guess we do got to go by court rules, because now you got street niggas playing by court rules. You got street niggas playing by court rules. Are you not entertained? You was the fall guy. They knew you didn't do it, nigga. K Heard, you sound stupid. You sound all the way stupid, because anybody that knows Poppy know that Poppy was one of the most dangerous niggas. But I think what y'all need to go listen to, y'all need to go listen. Shout out to BMO from Sex Money Murder, right? One of the heads of Sex Money Murder that just came home from doing like 30 years in jail. Y'all go listen to BMO and let him tell my story. Oh, y'all don't like that. Y'all don't like when the dangerous niggas talk about the dangerous niggas, which I thought I was just see, let me tell you something, man. I'm that nigga that went to Bronx River that everybody said didn't get shot because I wasn't real enough to go out there without a gun and call all my enemies out and stand out there and wait for them to come. Yeah, I was drunk, my nigga. I was drunk as shit. Won't be doing that again. But yeah, I'm a thorough nigga. So when y'all be coming in my DM talking about fear what? Fear what? Fear what? You can't make a nigga scared of anything that always wanted to die his whole life. And I'm not saying I'm suicidal. You can't make a nigga fear nothing. Most black people that came from where I came from, especially the boys, niggas ain't have nothing to live for. They ain't want to live. Why you think little niggas is outside wilding playing Russian roulette? That's what the drug gang did to our community. Prince, that's what your drugs. Prince, that's what Preem drugs did to the black community. And you niggas got nerve enough to want to sue me instead of saying I'm sorry? See, y'all can kill me and miss me with the bullshit when y'all talking about how, you know, Prince came out here to do better. If Prince came out here to really do better amongst the people, and he really was sincere, then he wouldn't have threw Bimmy out there as a rat. Because when he threw Bimmy out there, when they threw Bimmy out there as a rat, they was expecting somebody to turn Bimmy's TV off. But the funny part about it is, damn near half the Supreme team ratted. All of them niggas was rats. All of them was rats. So Prince and Preem ain't have nothing. They could not do nothing but do their time. All the niggas around them told. The majority of them. Y'all took innocent niggas in the hood and corrupted them. Had niggas running around turning niggas' TVs off, and when they got caught, you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes, Your Honor, they told. Reputation? What reputation you got, my nigga? Reputation? I'm going to say it again. If Prince came home creeping up on 70 years old, Bad Vibes, what's good, my dude? Y'all make sure y'all go support my dude Bad Vibes right there, man. Me and Bad Vibes, we definitely got some work that I plan on doing with the brother. We just got to get our schedule together. Bad Vibes, if y'all don't know who Bad Vibes is one of the first generations of Bloods that's out here trying to do better work. Because you do have brothers that try to change their life for the better. You do got brothers out here that want to do the right thing. And then you got niggas that realize that black people pain is a hustle. Don't let that go over your head. You got niggas that realize that black people pain is a hustle. Our struggle, our pain is a hustle. Me personally, I try to stay away from a lot of those 501c3 niggas. I don't trust them. Some of them is doing good work. Some of them is doing bad work. A lot of them is doing bad work. We already seen Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter made it bad for everybody. Tamika Mallory and Myson made it bad for everybody. So now when I look at certain individuals, I can't trust them. I can't trust the 501c3. Because you got to understand something. If they educate you, if they feed you, they control you. If they finance you, they control you. It is time to take the titty out of our mouth. No more being breastfed by the enemy. It is time to take the titty out of your mouth. We are drinking poisonous milk. No more drinking poisonous milk from the nastiest breast on this earth. Playtime is over. All I really want to say is they don't really care about us. All I really want to say is they don't really care about us. Which I didn't hear Michael Jackson? Or should I call on my nigga Prince? 2000 party over. Oops, out of time. So tonight we gonna party like it's 1999. What's going on outside? Huh? There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. We got our president sitting up there talking about building more nuclear weapons. We're going to get to that. But back to you, Prince. You couldn't pay me to believe that you gave a damn about Rich Porter's little brother, but you ain't give a goddamn about your cousin. You couldn't pay me to believe that. You didn't say to that little nigga, I'm sorry we abandoned you. I'm sorry for what happened to your mother. I'm sorry we wasn't there for you. I'm sorry we mislead the community. You know what you said to that little nigga? When I made my last video talking about I got phone conversations and videos with your nephew. When you got that phone call, huh? Am I lying? Am I lying, Prince? When you got that phone call, you got off that phone and looked at your nephew and your cousin and asked, what did you say to that nigga? And see, I gotta be careful now, people, because now I'm in fear for little Preem's life. I'm in fear for little Preem's life. Because if I put out what I have on the little nigga, the conversations that we had, I could get the little nigga TV turned off. If I put out the audio, and I even have videos. Y'all don't remember the videos that me and little Preem did? Y'all don't remember? If you remember me doing interviews with little Preem, press 1 in the comment section. I don't want to get the little nigga TV turned off. I'm scared for him. Why would you? I could give you 10 million reasons. I could give you 10 million reasons. Because now it's my family versus they family. Them niggas got me in court selling me for they suing me for $10 million. What am I supposed to do? Niggas is suing me for $10 million. Now I want y'all to understand something, right? And I want to teach y'all a lesson. Because that nigga ain't got nothing better to do inside that jail cell. He is dying. He's going to rot in that jail cell. Your life, Preem, your life is only worth the can of tuna fish and Jack Mac you got in that cell. Preem, your life is only worth the Kool-Aid in the commissary that you got in your jail cell, my nigga. Y'all don't think this is done strategically? Now all of a sudden, this nigga Prince come home from jail, so Preem think that he might be next. And what do they want? They want the #1 spot. Y'all didn't believe that Preem was suing me. Well, some of y'all didn't believe that. Y'all called me all types of liars. But I think y'all forgot I'm the illest nigga in Nebraska. These numbers that they playing with on the internet, I'm one of the biggest YouTubers ever. The little 1,600 that they trying to pace us or slow us down with, yeah, we know it's more people in the building than that. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. We know better than that. I bet you my life on it. All of my enemies are sitting up here watching right now. The niggas that don't want y'all watching me, right now, right in the comment section, studying. Seeing what more of my style that they can steal. Bro, they're not going to give you your credit. They don't have to give me my credit. The people in audience right now is my credit. We the people. You people in the comment section right now, you are my credit. Y'all don't understand that's what they want? Niggas don't even want money no more. Popularity is the #1 drug, my nigga. Niggas don't even want money no more. They want you, the people. Once you got the people behind you, you have the power. I got the people behind me. Y'all don't see it? They see it. That's why when Prince came home from jail, his #1 focus was me. To piss me off, $10 million is more than enough for me to talk about them. They paid me $10 million, or rather, they suing me for $10 million to talk about them. So now in the process of me talking about them, Prince is starting to go viral everywhere. Don't nobody give a damn about his old stories. The young niggas out here is making history. Don't nobody want to hear a 65-year-old nigga tell a war story. Nah, I'm lying. I want to hear some of those stories, Prince. Listen, nigga, let bygones be bygones. You come on my platform and talk your shit, and I go on your platform. Fuck out of here, my nigga. You niggas is dirty. You're grimy. What kind of apology is that? You coming out here to change the world? No, you coming out here to manipulate the people. You can't sell drugs no more. The drug game is over and you too old. So now you want to come out here and act like you Malcolm X. Nigga, go back to jail. Go back to jail, my nigga. That's what you do. Go back to jail. That's where you belong, with animals. Where you can't hurt people no more. We don't need no more you fake pastors out here. These jail niggas is the new pastors. Remember I said that. These jail niggas is the new preachers. Hold on, y'all. Remember I said that. Oh, 501c3 niggas. God bless you and your family, Haas Campbell. May God keep you safe, and remember, you are the real young target and threat at the same time. Too many of us real keep your head on and stay God bless. Thank you, family. Appreciate you. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Yeah, them niggas is false prophets. Now all of a sudden he just love his people so much. You don't love nobody but yourself, my nigga. And that's what's wrong with people. Niggas don't love nobody but they self. Want to come out here and act like a hero. Nigga, you ain't no hero. Again, I want y'all to ask Prince a question. I want you to ask Preem a question. Being that Preem ain't here, you can ask Prince. I want you to ask Prince, how many kids ended up in foster care? How many children ended up in foster care after the Supreme Team destroyed the black community all throughout New York? Huh? I want y'all to ask that question. How many kids ended up in foster care behind the poison that was pushed that came out of the Supreme Team? How many families was destroyed by the Supreme Team? Prince, how many families? The best thing that ever happened to the streets is when you old niggas went to jail. The best thing that ever happened to Queens is when Prince and Supreme went to jail. Your Honor, take that nigga back. Put him back in that cell. Take his commissary. Make him stand in the corner. Give that nigga tissue 2 times a week. Make him wash up with that white Cold Craft soap, my nigga. Make him wash up with that Cold Craft soap. I want you to go back home, Prince, on the child. Oh, commissary ass nigga. Go back to jail, my nigga. That's where you belong at. For Prince and Preem. There's a special place in hell for you niggas. For the people that do the things that you did, you don't escape those kind of crimes when you die. And I'm going to tell you people that be coming in my own. First of all, I need all of y'all, right? I'm going to start working my Snotbox TV Instagram channel. Because they doing something to my poppy from Bronx Ripper. My poppy from BX Ripper, rather. Y'all can follow me on both, but it's time for me. Y'all make sure y'all go over and I'll follow you back. Y'all follow me today on Snotbox TV. I will be following you back. That's a promise. Don't be coming in my DM. And when you come in my DM, oh, you going to get yourself hurt. No, I'm not. I'm going to hurt somebody. And I'm going to go viral while I'm doing it. I'm going to hurt somebody. Nigga, I'm not playing with nobody. Not Wanda's son. Besides, the Queens niggas is only tough in Queens. Queens. The Queens niggas is only tough in Queens. Queens. Big Nose Troy ain't get to enjoy his new truck. A lot of niggas didn't get to enjoy their new trucks. Nigga, let me tell you something. Feds ain't playing F with HASSAN, and the Alphabet Boys will respond. No, they won't. Let me tell you something. When I got shot in Bronx River, the police seen me getting shot. They kept going. They seen me. I tried to flag the police down so they could get me an ambulance. Them niggas kept going. Nigga, I took myself to the hospital, bleeding. They don't want a nigga like me out here. The same way when Martin Luther King got to the hospital, the bullet didn't kill Martin Luther King. The doctor put a pillow over his face. The bullet didn't kill Martin Luther King. The doctor put a pillow over his face. I want food stamps on my card right now. I want food stamps too. Oh, we're going to get into all of that. There's so much that we're going to talk about today. You endangered that boy life, Lil Preem. They're going to smoke him if you keep talking. Honestly speaking, if that's what they decide to do to him, and he still want to be a part of him, he deserve it. If them niggas smoke that little nigga, he deserve it. Because his mother tried to get him away from them. In the womb, his mother caught a bullet. And see, the nigga, yo, it's crazy. Y'all got to read the article. Y'all got to read the transcript. The dude that shot Little Preem's moms, he said usually Preem had niggas, allegedly, that was running around knocking females out that got pregnant. They would run around with baseball bats and beat the females up so that the females wouldn't have none of the Supreme Team's kids. I didn't say this. The witness said this. According to the witness, the same witness that was friends. What about your friends? Are they going to stand their ground? Are they going to be... yeah, they his friends said that. I didn't make this up. What about your friends? Yeah, Supreme and Prince friends. The niggas that ran with the Supreme Team said this. They had a group of niggas to knock females out and beat them with bats so that they can get pregnant. So now, Little Preem is the ultimate sucker. He has no loyalty to his mother. But as a man, I got to sit up there and say to myself, well, damn. And just to prove myself, Prince, I'm going to put out a little snippet for you, my nigga. Just a little snippet. Because I want y'all to understand something, right? When you get sued, automatically, when you go to that lawyer to defend you, I don't have a public defender. So automatically, Prince and Preem, they already won. They didn't win the lawsuit, but I'm already paying for a lawyer. Nigga, I dropped a bag. And Prince, it feels good to be able to drop a bag. I dropped a bag on that lawyer. I ain't even called the lawyer back yet. Dropped a bag on him. Yeah. And this is why I say to the people that support me on YouTube, thank you for sponsoring this war. Because there's battles that y'all don't even know about that I got to deal with. I don't even tell y'all none of my horror stories because I don't want to give the satisfaction to the people out there trying to destroy my life behind the scenes. That's why I tell y'all as soon as y'all come in my house, take off your shoes and violate that like button. While we only got 600 likes, hit that like button. And I need everybody to type lock him up in the comment section. Prince, go back to jail, my nigga. Your uncle miss you. We don't want you out here no more. 50 Cent definitely wanted to be like Supreme. Until they sent that henchman, allegedly. That's why I'm sitting up there talking about the nigga have nerve enough to be suing me talking about he's suing me because I said 50 Cent was your son. Nigga, your son said 50 Cent was his brother. Your son said 50 Cent was his brother. I'm sorry. 50 Cent insinuated in the movie that you was his father. I'm sorry, but your son said that was his brother. Now, silly me for listening to your son because I didn't realize until I spoke to your son. Like I said, you never did nothing for him. That didn't come from me. That came from your son. Your son said his exact words was, I don't even know how to feel about my father disowning me on the internet because he was never there for me. Nigga, you tried to turn his mama TV off. Hit her in the head. Nigga, you donged her. Dong. Night night. But she made it. And the boy survived, and now the little nigga ain't shit. Disloyal little piece of... Nigga said, I don't even know how to feel. I don't even know how to feel. I just don't want to lose my father's connect. So the same way 50 Cent running around, and 50 want to be like Preem, little Preem want to be like Preem too. Stop playing with me. Violate that like button, because I know they playing with it. And we should have been already had 2,000 people in the building. Stop holding my numbers back. So much to talk about. And my mods, today is the day we not even playing. You got niggas in the comment section and they ain't acting right in the comment section. I got zero tolerance for snakes. I got zero tolerance. Snipe them niggas. I don't know why I don't see my mods with their wrenches no more. I don't know why YouTube is not showing the wrenches. All my mods in the building, press 1. I want to see if my mods is in the building. I don't know why I don't see my wrenches. Let me see something real quick. What the hell is it? All right. I'll leave that for later. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to start off with this. Yo, everybody see through different eyes. Me, I'm going to let y'all see through mine today.
Food stamps gone. Section 8 gone. All your SNAP and EBT benefits gone. Now you got to go back to Tyrone. Woo! I think this is great. We have just single-handedly saved the black family. Why? Because Tasha can't run out on Tyrone anytime she get mad and think the government going to take care of her. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think that the kids going to eat. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think she going to get a free rent. Tasha can't depend on the government because years ago, black women turned their back on black men for government assistance, for food stamps, for Section 8, for welfare, for WIC, for all the things that black men bring into their household. They said, no, we don't need that. I'll go file to the government and they'll give it to me. Trump said, hell no. Woo! Now you're going to have to start choosing better. Woo! Now women are going to have babies with men that actually want to have babies with them. Woo! Now women are going to have to vet their partners and not be able to just hit them up for a check every time and think they can live off the government. Woo! This shit amazing. You're going to see more wives and less baby mamas. You're going to see more two-parent households because it's going to be a family unit because success is a team sport. You're going to see women go back to their men, go back to their child's father and try to work things out and not childishly run out to the next nigga. Why? Because Donald Trump and the government don't got your back no more. Because you can't go over there and get free food stamps and sell them bitches 40 for the 80. Because you don't have a $72 rent anymore. Because now you don't have to figure it out. And the only person that's left is that black man that you walked out on years ago. And the price of pussy going down too. Donald Trump did it with this one, and I'm here for it. Queens, go back to your kings and work it out. Baby mamas, go back to your baby daddies and become wives. It's time for us to work together. This is actually amazing. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your household. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your marriage. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on that black man. You are no longer incentivized to leave. So baby, you either pay or stay. Get over the money. Crazy people to come on my podcast.
I could see why this fat, he looked like he got high blood pressure, diabetes, and all type. I ain't saying he got it. I'm saying he looked like he got he looked like he got obesity. He looked like if he looked straight down, he can't see his penis. He looked like he got blotches all over his body. So I could see why this fat, nasty looking nigga would feel that way. But I can't relate and I can't identify with what he's saying out of his mouth Because when you was a pretty nigga your whole life like me, and I don't care what you niggas say, I'm 49 years old, my nigga. I look good for 49 years old. I look hella good for 49 years old. A nigga look fresh to death for 49 years old, my nigga. I drive a spaceship at 49 years old, my nigga. My yard is exotic. My dogs is exotic. My fish in my pond is exotic, my nigga. I look good for 49 years old. Now, what he's talking about with women, I'm sorry. I have zero tolerance for certain women. You know why? Because I'm capable of getting women. I have zero tolerance for females with nasty attitudes that talk to you sideways. Whatever he's going through, I'm not used to. See, niggas, real niggas, right? I don't like using that word no more because I outgrew it. But I'm going to go back into my real nigga. A real nigga, right? Let me show you the difference, right? A real nigga, ignorant nigga, and I'm not glorifying this, could slap the shit out of a bitch. And she going to come right to her nigga. And then a bitch ass nigga, like this nigga, I'll be sitting to the side and be like, yo, why are you with him? What does he have that I don't have? If you a female that's watching me right now and you had a sucker nigga say to you before, what do he got that I ain't got? How many females out there that met a sucker nigga that wanted you, but you was with another nigga and he kept begging, well, what do you see in him that I don't have? The female, nigga. I don't know what it's like to sit up there to be mad at a female. So mad at a female. Nah, y'all females got to press 1 in the comment section. I know y'all watching. If you ever had a nigga ask you, why are you with him? What do he have that I don't have? Press 1 in the comment section. Stop playing. Don't play with me. I don't know what it's like to sit up there and be praying to God. Hey, yo, Trump, take this girl's food stamps because she don't want to be with me. I don't know what it's like. And I don't want to know what it's like to be that much of a sucker that a woman don't want me, so I don't want her to have food stamps. No, listen, I got to play him again. I might play this nigga 20 times in my lifetime. Listen to what he said. Any nigga that agrees with him, you a cocksucker. Any man that agrees with what this nigga just said, you weak. You a weak. You a weak. A real man gets a woman to do anything. I can get a woman to do anything she want me to do. I want her to do. You know where I got in trouble with my wife? Because I kept having kids outside of the relationship. That's where the problem happens. When a nigga cheats and when a nigga have, you see all the kids that I got? When you have all of those outside babies, that's where my drama came from, where me and my wife be going through little issues or whatever the case may be. With a nigga like me having multiple wives, nigga, you sitting up there fighting to keep one woman. I'm trying to fight to keep them all. Fuck is you talking about? I don't know your struggle. I don't know your struggle, my nigga. And you dudes that be like that, y'all make me sick. Y'all make me sick, which I'm not paying attention to my kids. You don't see my kids. Y'all don't look. Y'all don't realize that all of my kids don't live under the same house. I don't brag about that, though, because it's nothing to brag about. Because the reality of it is, it's not all what it was. First of all, if you can't take care of more than one household, you shouldn't have them. Some of you niggas think that you're going to go out there and go get a female, and you're going to get with a female, all of the females is going to take care of you. It don't work like that. It does not work like that. It can work like that. You could be like Nature Boy, but the reality of it is, as a man, I don't want to be sitting up there taking from no woman. And taking. No. Eventually, as a man, you want to be able to get on your feet. Now, you done took on more responsibility, but you can't handle your responsibility. On top of the fact that it's a selfish thing to do. You can't be in every household. You cannot be in every household. You can't. You can't be on top of your children. And whether you believe it or not, when you take on multiple women, I don't care if they act like they cool with it in the beginning. You are creating an enemy. You are sleeping with the enemy. And at some point in some time, your wife gonna have another nigga knocking her boots, giving her good love, Somebody rocking knots here. Somebody else. You think she gonna want to keep her legs closed for you, and you got your legs open? You're stupid. You think I would sit up there and lie and tell myself that somebody else? You think I don't believe that somebody else might not have my wife in a headlock, pulling her hair, smacking her back? My only rule is don't send that bitch home with an attitude. Attitude is something that I'm not dealing with no female. You just had sex with my wife and you send her back home to me, she better be smiling. Because if she come home and she gives me a high blood pressure, if she make my blood pressure go up, if my blood pressure go up because you sent her home with an attitude, because you and her going through something, nigga, I'm coming looking for you and her. That's the #1 rule. Fellas, your wife out there getting her back dug out by another nigga, mind your business. Your beef ain't with him. It ain't with her neither. Until she come home and piss you off. That's when you grab her by her collar and ask her, you had nerve enough to piss me off? Then you grab her and push her back out the door and tell her don't come back until he make her happy. Like in the words of China Bread, put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. Don't come back home to me with an attitude. And the next rule is, I'm going to tell you, shout out to the 3,600 people in the building. Oh, shit, the number's growing. We got 4,000 people in the building. Hit them in the head with the headshot. Whoa. Everybody put 4,000 in the building. Hold up. You two being nice to me? Stop playing. This is the Hassan Campbell we know. Are y'all seeing this? Did somebody say Hassan Campbell was off for punishment? Stop playing. Stop playing. That's all I'm saying. Like, listen, shorty, do not come. Listen, there's another rule too. Listen, if you cheating on me, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, if you cheating on me, and I ain't sleep with my wife in some months, and I come back home, and your vagina feel like a pothole? Listen, baby. Don't go out there and go get one of them anacondas. Listen. I might not be the biggest nigga in the world. I ain't running around with 12 inches. So I don't want to feel like when I lay on top of you, baby. Shout out to the 5,100 people in the building. Stop playing. I don't want to feel like I'm laying on top of. I don't want to feel like I'm laying on top of a toilet bowl. When I stick my pipe in you, baby girl, I don't want to feel like I just put my Johnson in a manhole. You know the hole in the ground in the sewers in New York City? There's nothing worse than laying down with a woman and those walls don't feel like what they used to feel like. Because I don't care how good you think you is at riding and going in different sexual positions. When a woman's vagina lose the elasticity, when her vagina is not holding on to me tight, when the vagina is not embracing me, hold up, we got 6,200 people in the building? Okay. Hypnotized 4K in the building with Android. No, we got 6,200 in the building right now. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Are y'all seeing what I'm saying? Thank you, YouTube. I'm going to be a good boy. I'm going to fall back off of some of the topics that I'm going to be a good boy. Massa, I'm going to be a good boy. We got 68 in the building. Stop playing. Hold up. I got to take my device and record the screen. Stop playing. Don't go tell WAC 100 my numbers is growing like this in academics. Them niggas going to kill me. Stop playing. The champ is here. That's what I'm talking about. Hold up. We at 7,100 in the building. Violate that like button, my nigga. Y'all better come in and violate that like button. I told y'all they was holding us back. Yeah. Stop playing. They said the champ fall off. No, they had bots on my shit. I'm sorry. Somebody at YouTube decided to remove those bots. Thank you, FBI, whoever. Yeah, my nigga. Like, listen, we gotta get back. Like, this nigga talking about. Like, nah, my nigga, I don't want to be friends with no man that's this weak. I don't want to be friends with no man that comes off this week.
Food stamps gone. Section 8 gone. All your SNAP and EBT benefits gone. Now you got to go back to Tyrone. Woo! I think this is great. We have just single-handedly saved the black family. Why? Because Tasha can't.
Pause. So basically what you're saying is, right? Now you got to go back to Tyrone is what he just said, because the food stamps is gone. I don't want no woman to come back to me because that's her only option. Put it in the comment section. I don't want no woman to only come back to me because her financial situation ain't the same no more. So that's the only way I could get you back. When my woman come back to me, I want it to be because she saw something in me that still exists and she wants me back for who I am. Because there's something that she loves about me. When a woman has to come back to you because she's in survival mode, it is no different from when a man decides to go get with a woman. When a man decides to go get with a woman because he is in survival mode, there is no love there. And that man, as soon as that woman has nothing to give to that man, he will jump ship. You know how many niggas I know that needed a place to stay and saw a female with low self-esteem and played on her? Said everything that the other nigga didn't say. He said everything that them other niggas didn't and wouldn't say. Because I don't care who you are. A woman will not value you if she don't see value in you. And a man will not value you if he don't see value in you. So now when you got a nigga that sees a fool, everybody plays the fool. This fat nigga right here is telling on himself. He's telling on himself. He's elated. He's elated. It brings him joy to see food stamps cut off because the only way he could get the punani is to pay for it. The only way he could get that box with the cookies and cream in it is if he pays for it. So it brings him joy. Like the Anita Baker song, you bring me joy. Shout out to the 9,000 people in the building. Stop playing with me. Shout out to the 9,000 people in the building. Shout out to the champ is here. Shout out to the 9,000 people in the building. Y'all finally put me back on my throne. Are you not entertained? Stop playing with me. I told y'all they was playing with my numbers. Now y'all see me back in my true form. In the arena. Huh? I'm Spartacus out this bitch.
Run out on Tyrone anytime she get mad and think the government gonna take care of her. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think that the kids gonna eat. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think she gonna get a free rent. Tasha can't depend on the government because years ago, black women turned their back on black men for government assistance.
That never happened. You's a liar. That never happened. You are a liar. You are a liar. Look at him. He's so fat and angry, he got a dent in his forehead. He has a dent in his forehead. Stop lying. Black woman has never turned their back on the black man. The black man has always turned his back on the woman and kids. I ain't never had a woman leave me. No matter what I did that was fucked up, I've never had a woman leave me. I've always did the leaving. Me. And I've always been a cheater. I've always had a million different females. It was always me as the man. It was my fault. So anything the female did after I did what I did, I deserved it. We deserved it. So this nigga, what you didn't hear that song by Tank? Baby, I deserve. Y'all didn't hear the song? For you to go out and find another man, baby, I deserve. This fat nigga can't say that. Because he the type of nigga that a female ain't giving him no room, no space. And that's, listen, man, And I say this to myself too, because I let myself fall off, and I'm gonna start making my workout videos. But I'm telling y'all, as men, we gotta give these women something to look at. It's time for us to get back in shape. Just because you hit 40 and 50 or 60 years old, don't mean we ain't. Listen, that's the best time for us to get back into shape, because our bodies are going backwards now. We old. And y'all might not believe it, but 30 years old, your clock is ticking, my nigga. 30 is not the new 20. Most boxers start retiring at the age of 30. When you niggas hit 30 years old, my nigga, when you hit 30, you're not a young whippersnapper no more. You're starting to get old now. Especially as black men, we do not take care of our bodies. And I'm telling you, the women do not want to see you looking like this nigga. They don't want to see you looking like him. That's why he's happy. That's why he's happy. You cannot, listen, finding his neck is like finding Nemo. Finding his neck is like finding Nemo. I need for y'all to violate that like button. We got to get to 10,000 now. I'm sorry. We almost got 10,000 people in the building. We got 9,400 people in the building. I need for y'all to put it in the comment section. How many people do y'all see in the building? Am I getting delusional? Am I delusional? Stop playing. 9,400 people in the building. Now they took us down to 93. Okay. Listen, I ain't gonna brag too much. Right, most of them dudes be women beaters and child predators. You know what? We're gonna leave the child predators out of it for right now, but I'm gonna tell you something. Even niggas that's woman beaters, the woman still love that woman beater. There's something in that man that woman want, but there's something in this nigga that the woman don't want. They don't want him. You know what it's like? Yo, I swear to God, I don't never want to be the nigga. I don't never want to be the nigga like the movie Set It Off, right? When you watch Set It Off, I don't want to never be like how Jada Pinkett needed some money. And she was in the bed crying while this nigga was humping on her. She crying because she can't wait for him to bust his load. I need this money. And she crying, telling you I need this money. He like, nigga, you know what you got to do. That's this nigga right here. That's this nigga right here.
Food stamps gone. Section 8 gone. All your SNAP and EBT benefits gone. Now you got to go back to Tyrone. Woo! I think this is great. We have just single-handedly saved the black family. Why? Because Tasha can't run out on Tyrone anytime she get mad and think the government going to take care of her. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think that the kids going to eat. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think she's going to get a free rent. Tasha can't depend on the government because years ago, black women turned their back on black men for government assistance, for food stamps, for Section 8, for welfare, for WIC, for all the things that black men bring into their household. They said, no, we don't need that. I'll go file to the government and they'll give it to me. Trump said, hell no. Woo! Now they're going to have to start choosing better. Woo! Now women are going to have babies with men that actually want to have babies with them. Woo! Now women are going to have to vet their partners and not be able to just hit them up for a check every time and think they can live off the government. Woo! This shit amazing. You're going to see more wives and less baby mamas. You're going to see more two-parent households because it's going to be a family unit, because success is a team sport. You're going to see women go back to their men, go back to their child's father and try to work things out and not childishly run out to the next nigga. Why? Because Donald Trump and the government don't got your back no more. Because you can't go over there and get free food stamps and sell them bitches 40 for the 80. Because you don't have a $72 rent anymore. Because now you're going to have to figure it out. And the only person that's left is that black man that you walked out on years ago. Enterprise pussy going down to me. Trump did it with this, and I'm here for...
See how he tried to slip that in? Look at his forehead. Picture you being a woman, and this is the man laying on top of you. And all you can see is that dent in his forehead. The nigga said the price of pussy is going down. I'm sorry, I wouldn't know. Because I was always the nigga that the females that I've dealt with in my life were the type of females that would spoil me. That would go out and buy me something. They would buy me gifts and make sure that I was all right. I'm sorry. And even when I had broke females, I know what it's like to take that EBT card, or she take that EBT card. Yo, Hey, babe, you want to go to the store? You want a chopped cheese sandwich? Damn, they took 1,000 people out. Look how they pulling the numbers out now. Wow. I knew I should have screenshotted it. They just took a whole 1,000 people out of the building. Somebody like, oops. Buzz Beyond, much love, high salute. You speaking facts. We dropping too soon. Hold up. Now they pulled us down to 7,800. Yo, who is doing this at YouTube? Y'all watching? Them niggas is making phone calls. Y'all watching? Violate that like button. I need everybody to hit that like button that's in the building. While they pulling the numbers down. Y'all see them pulling the numbers down. Violate that like button. Violate that like button. How we went from 9,500 to 7,100 in less than a minute. Y'all moving too fast, my nigga. Stop. I know Whack 100 punching the air right now, my nigga. It's okay. I don't got to pay for views around here, my nigga. I put that work in. Look, now we at 69. Do y'all see what they doing? Wow. Do y'all see what they doing? Wow. Now, when this live goes off, I want y'all to look at the number that they start me with. When this live goes off and we not live no more, I want you to see how many people they gave me credit for in this live. Being that they trying to sabotage this live. Y'all see what's happening? So y'all can never argue with me no more about me telling y'all how they be playing with my numbers. Because right now they doing something behind the scenes and they messing with my shit. Now we at 6,500. And instead of the numbers going up, they pulling them down. Disgusting. Yeah, let me get you out of here with your hating ass. All them niggas that got negative shit to say in my comment section, block them out because they putting the bots in here. Everybody that got something negative to say here, get the bots out of my channel. All them niggas that got something negative to say, mods, knock them out. Delete, block them all. Because a lot of these niggas too, that's what they do. They come in the comment section and they put bots in here. Block them out. Block them. Don't bring your bots in here, my nigga. So now we lost 4,000 people off of this live? You gonna tell me that's not strange? In less than 2 minutes, we just lost 4,000 people out of the building. Come on, my nigga. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes when I see them playing with my page, it kind of like throws us off the topic, but it ain't gonna really throw us off the topic because now that we know and we done seen and everybody on YouTube and watching and looking, yeah, violate that like button.
Food stamps gone. Section 8 gone. All your SNAP and EBT benefits gone. Now you gotta go back to Tyrone. Woo! I think this is great. We have just single-handedly saved the black family. Why? Because Tasha can't run out on Tyrone anytime she get mad and think the government gonna take care of her. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think that the kids gonna eat. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think she gonna get a free rent. Tasha can't depend on the government because years ago, black women turned their back.
You want to know what's funny? When you listen to this fat sucker, nowhere in this video did he say that black woman is going to get their shit together and go get a job. Black women in America right now are doing 10 times better than black men. Black women in America have some of the best jobs. My wife makes over 6 figures. My wife is balling. She gets to that bag. She doesn't need me. Y'all know I get bread. I get to that bag. My wife gets to that bag. My wife does not need me for nothing. So why is this fat nigga with low self-esteem on social media trying to degrade black women and make it seem like they have to hold on to a black man that's a cheater, that's abusive, that's on drugs, that's narcissistic, just because he make money. Nah. 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 Stop degrading black women like that. Because I don't see white men running around all over the place degrading black women. And it's getting played out even to the point to where that I'm looking at some of these new personalities that think that they own the brother that passed away. What's that nigga name? The Truth Hurts? Yeah, he blocked me on Instagram because he done repeated shit that I said, and when I called him out on it, he blocked me. But the reality of it is, as black men in America, right? You gonna tell me, as a black man, you gonna tell me that we really have black men going on tour, sitting up there degrading black women? You going to make a living out of calling people out in a relationship? That shit is disgusting. All over the world, the discussion in black America is why is the military going through black communities? And that's because black children are not being raised. Not because the woman left, but because the nigga left. Not because the female left, because the nigga left. He felt like he could do better. Take a kid, and it's nothing worse than a nigga. I swear to God, I hate you niggas that's in another bitch house raising another nigga's kids. You sitting up there going to the park with another nigga's kids and you know you don't even like your kids. But you pretending. Because her crib is a little bit cleaner. She got less roaches. She got more food in the refrigerator. And she keep the house clean. So you ain't got to do nothing. And you can actually bring company there. Yeah. Because it ain't the females. It's the bum niggas. And see me, I'm used to niggas that get money. And that's been getting money their whole life. I'm used to niggas that's been getting the bag. I'm used to niggas that we hood celebrities. So when we go outside, your wife might pull up on the block. I know you out here. I know she's somewhere around here. Because she know you sleeping with half the block. I'm not used to fat, sloppy niggas talking about we happy your food stamps is gone. I'm not used to fat, sloppy niggas sitting up there celebrating the death of food stamps because now he feels like he has a place in somebody's house at somebody's table eating up all the ham hocks. I mean, coming around the mountains, here we come, greedy ass nigga. No. It's time for men to start being men. And I ain't saying we gonna be perfect, but it's time for men to start being men and start calling out these suckers. It's time to stop calling out these suckers and stop playing. We ain't playing over here. If you're gonna call yourself a king, understand that the word kings means to be a ruler. Don't no woman rule over me. Don't no woman rule over me. We can rule together, but you better check your mouth. Because I have no tolerance for a big mouth bitch. I have no tolerance for a loudmouth Shaniqua. I have zero tolerance. And see, men, as men, to all the brothers out there that are smack a bitch, we too old for that. You hear that? We too old for that. That's when you got to walk out the door. No more sitting up there. Nah, niggas is too old. Niggas got kids running around. We know the era we come from. We know we come from the smack a bitch era. We don't play with bitches. We put them in a place. We know we come from that era, but we too old to be smacking a bitch. So you walk out the door. See, this is where we walk out the door at. That fat nigga wouldn't know nothing about that. He wouldn't know nothing about that. Nigga celebrating the death of food stamps. And see, I'm going to tell y'all something too, right? That I want y'all to understand. People always talk about what they would have did during the days of slavery. Oh, if I was a slave. Well, we got 9,900 in the building. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The people said, nah, y'all ain't pushing us out of this dope-ass life. Y'all ain't pushing us out of this dope-ass life. See, back in the days, or rather even now and today, people will sit up there and say, I would have did this during slavery. I would have did that. It couldn't have been us. Nigga, you a slave right now when you a stupid slave. Shout out to the 10,000 people in the building. Everybody write 10,000 people in the building. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. The champ is here. What? Here. Stop playing. Stop playing. How y'all like me now? Oh, we had 11,000 in the building right now? We had 11,000 in the building right now? Oh, shit. Yeah. Hassan Campbell got that last dragon glow right now. That last dragon glow is back. That last dragon glow is back. Huh? That last dragon glow is back, my nigga. Yeah. I told y'all, what you say, zip with the drip? And I'm shouting you out with 11,000 people in the building, still showing you love. The dirty section ain't died. The niggas evolved. Shout out to Harlem Legend. The dirty section didn't die. Y'all didn't see 50 Cent shouting out 050 China Brim, telling them to put it in the comment section. Stop playing. Hypnotized. Thank you for monetize. I mean, thank you for thank you for I can't even get my words together. I'm elated. I can't even get my words out. 12,000 people in the building. Stop playing. Y'all gotta violate that like button. Make the likes match the people in the building. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Niggas said it ain't no more dirty section. You right, because niggas evolved and started getting bread. I created a whole movement on YouTube. Even niggas that introduced niggas under me still came from me. Even the niggas that introduced niggas under me still came from me. I created a whole wave out here. That's why Supreme, 13,000 people in the building. That's why Supreme from the Supreme team is watching. You think he ain't in jail on his cell phone watching in that cell? He recognized something that's real. Either you stand for something or you fall for anything. You stand for something or you fall for anything. Stop playing. 13,000 people in the building. Lily, where you at? You watching? Because you mysteriously never in the building when I got these many people. Lily, where you at? Stop playing. Stop playing. We living in critical times, people. And everybody say, I would have did this if I was a slave. I would have did that. You a slave right now. And you got niggas getting on social media talking shit to black women because now they don't want to see them on food stamps no more, my nigga. Why would we get mad at somebody that learned how to beat the massa? Why would you get mad because somebody learned how to get over on the colonizer? The colonizer got over by taking your land. So when you get over by taking his food stamps, now it's a problem? I don't understand that. Yes, bro, we missed you on the tube. Oh, I've been here. It's just that the notifications ain't been going out. But you know what? It's nasty outside and everybody's watching Hassan Campbell right now. The rain got everybody in the house. The storm got everybody in the house right now. 13,000 people in the building like, whoa. Like, whoa. We living in the day and the time, like, don't never knock nobody that got a free handout when it wasn't free. Because the handouts that they gave you through food stamps, like, you got to understand, the handouts that they gave you through food stamps, that wasn't a handout. That was in exchange from the land that they took from your people. You are not from Africa. I'm going to say this again. And we should stop fouling, or when we putting our names on their papers, because we got papers like we dogs. We got birth certificates like we dogs. We got birth certificates like we dogs. Here's your certificate. You ain't from no goddamn Africa. You the American Indian. The native Indian of America. And then again, see, you got to deal with you got to watch what you say with the words, because Indians come from India. So what are we? Moors? Know who you are. Don't ever get mad at nobody in America for getting food stamps if y'all not going to get mad at the people over there in Israel from getting food stamps? We make sure they live like kings and queens overseas. We don't live like kings and queens in America. They live better off of our money overseas. So you mad at black people for getting food stamps, but you not mad at the people overseas? Those ain't our cousins. We don't kick it with them niggas. I'd rather feed my people than feed they people. I'd rather feed my people than feed they people. Every human don't come from Africa. Stop lying. The oldest bones in the world have been found in America. Did they not tell you that? The oldest bones in America now, the oldest civilizations is in America. You better do your homework. Everything you told or was told to is a lie. I'm not selling niggas Africa. You got to go to Dr. Umar Johnson for that. Teach them, family. Yes. And thank you to everybody that's been sponsoring this war, hitting up the super chat. Thank you to everybody. You know, y'all got to understand, when I say thank you for sponsoring this war, what are we talking about? Right now, I'm being sued for $10 million by Supreme from the Supreme team. Personally, I think that I personally think that damn, that's my lawyer calling me. It's funny that I'm sitting up there, I just hit the button. That's my lawyer calling right now. I got to call a nigga back. Damn. I'll call him back later. We got 13,000. I mean, wow. 13,000 people in the building. I'm elated. But yeah, no more celebrating females. No more celebrating females losing their food stamps. Especially when most of these females, the father wasn't even man enough to stick around. Or sometimes it wasn't even that. The father knew that the woman was struggling, so he went out there in the streets to try to make a way, and he ended up in the penitentiary. Because sometimes in the hood, we have to survive each other. And in the process of us surviving each other, we end up in the penitentiary. Everybody that goes to jail is not a criminal. Everybody that goes to jail is not a criminal. Some people make mistakes. Some niggas love their first baby mother. Some niggas love their first baby mother. They lost their first baby mother going to jail. And then another nigga ended up with her. And when he came home from jail, she got 3 kids from another nigga. And he like, sorry, but not sorry. I'm not going backwards. He ain't willing to take her back with somebody else's stretch marks all over her. Every dude that go to jail ain't bad. But Kenneth Supreme McGriff and Prince, yeah, them niggas was bad. Prince, take your ass back to jail. I said it. We don't worship you street niggas around here. Yo, it's so many. It's so much shit that I want to show y'all. Which one? Some of the arguments, right? 14,000 in the building. Shout out to the 14,000 in the building.
Since the government want to cancel SNAP benefits, we need to go ahead and cancel all the holidays. Thanksgiving coming up, we ain't buying no turkeys. Christmas coming up, we ain't finna do Black Friday shopping this year, man. Everybody kids got everything they need. Y'all kids spoiled. You know what I'm saying? They okay. They can miss out this year. We got to make them suffer. They going to have to feel us. Because they study taking away from us and we study just constantly giving. You feel me? Everybody need to stick together with this shit. They gonna have to suffer. They gonna have to realize we really in control of this shit. We letting them get off. You know what I'm saying? So this year, I feel like everybody should miss out on turkeys. Fuck it. Christmas coming up. We should just fall back. Tell our kids, we just gonna fall back. Y'all kids got everything they need, I swear to God. No cap. Because the way it's looking now, they gonna keep playing in our faces. They gonna keep on taking more and more from us. We gonna be left with nothing. And we scraping up trying to make Christmas and Thanksgiving come. How we gonna buy turkeys and y'all took our food stamp, bro? How can we afford a Christmas when y'all laying and firing motherfuckers off and y'all ain't going up with the pay rate? Somebody gotta stand up.
Now, watch this rebuttal. Y'all gotta let me know who y'all agree with. 15,000 in the building. Stop playing.
Since the government want to cancel SNAP benefits, we need to go ahead and cancel all the holidays. Thanksgiving coming up.
Every motherfucking day. Can y'all just make up your mind? I mean, 1 minute it's no kings, next minute it's king feed me. This fucking generation ain't got no hustle muscle. That's the problem. So you want everyone else to cancel the holidays because the broke and the lazy can't participate. Go fuck yourself. So no, we are not going to cancel our holiday. You can step your fucking game up. And this is coming from a man who raised 2 children with help from the government. Stop making it a lifestyle choice. It's supposed to be a stepping stone, not a fucking crutch. And if you truly need your fucking handout, you better tell your Democrats to go back to work, because they want to put everyone but America first. Real quick, for all the individuals on the left that are always screaming about socialism, how do you like it? How do you like sitting here waiting for the government to go to work and give you your scraps? Welcome to socialism. I love all of you. Careful what you wish for. I'm your Huckleberry.
Who y'all agree with? Who do y'all agree with the 16,000 people in the building in attendance? Who do y'all agree with? Y'all agree with him or y'all agree with her? Do y'all agree with him or do y'all agree with her? Because we got 17,000 in the building? Woo! Violate that like button, y'all. Violate that like button, y'all. Because we between the right, 18,000 people in the building? Oh, shit. I'm going to play it again for y'all to understand. Because she said what she said, but he said what he said too. And it's like, sometimes you think a person right until you look, and I want y'all to understand something. There were more white people on welfare than black people. So even though he's saying what he said, understand he knows that his people, 19,000 people in the building, put it in the comment section. 19,000 people in the building, put it in the comment section. Damn, 16,000 watching. They finally letting the real numbers come back. Yes, no, it's 19,000 now, son. You late. The numbers is janking. I need for all of y'all to write 20,000 in the building. HASSAN Campbell just put we have Yankee Stadium in the building. We have, for everybody that thought it was over for the kid, we have 20,000 people in the building watching. Write it in the comment section. Stop playing. Put it in the comment section. We got 20,000 people in the building. So y'all can take Instagram and stick it all the way up your ass, because that shit y'all doing to me on Instagram, I don't even care. The champ is here. We back, my nigga. We back, my nigga. 20,000 people in the building in attendance. It's been a long time. Yes, these are the numbers. This is what I earned, my nigga. Stop playing. Don't get your TV turned off. We excited over here. I'm going to play it again because I want y'all to, y'all need to tell me who y'all agree with.
Since the government want to cancel SNAP benefits, we need to go ahead and
Numbers
cancel all
going
the
crazy.
holidays. Thanksgiving coming up, we ain't buying no turkeys. Christmas coming up, we ain't finna do Black Friday shopping this year, man. Everybody kids got everything they need. Y'all kids spoiled. You know what I'm saying? They okay. They can miss out this year. We got to make them suffer. They going to have to feel us. Because they study taking away from us and we study just constantly giving. You feel me? Everybody need to stick together with this shit. They going to have to suffer. They going to have to realize we really in control of this shit. We letting them get off. You know what I'm saying? So this year, I feel like everybody should miss out on turkeys. Fuck it. Christmas coming up. We should just fall back. Tell our kids, we just gonna fall back. Y'all kids got everything they need, I swear to God. No cap. Because the way it's looking now, they gonna keep playing in our faces. They gonna keep on taking more and more from us. We gonna be left with nothing. And we scraping up trying to make Christmas and Thanksgiving come. How we gonna buy turkeys and y'all took our food stamp, bro? How can we afford a Christmas when y'all laying and firing motherfuckers off and y'all ain't going up with the pay grade? Somebody gotta stand up.
Yeah, they pulling the numbers back. Somebody get ready to get fired at YouTube. They pulling people back. They done pulled us back down to 1,800. They pulling it back. They pulling us back. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Stop playing. Now I'm gonna respond after he respond.
Since the government want to cancel SNAP benefits, we need to go ahead and cancel all the holidays. Thanksgiving coming up.
Every motherfucking day. Can y'all just make up your mind? I mean, 1 minute it's no kings, next minute it's king feed me. This fucking generation ain't got no hustle muscle. That's the problem. So you want everyone else to cancel the holidays because the broke and the lazy can't participate. Go fuck yourself. So no, we are not going to cancel our holiday. You can step your fucking game up. And this is coming from a man who raised 2 children with help from the government. Stop making it a lifestyle choice. It's supposed to be a stepping stone, not a fucking crutch. And if you truly need your fucking handout, you better tell your Democrats to go back to work because they want to put everyone but America first. Real quick, for all the individuals on the left that are always screaming about socialism, how do you like it? How do you like sitting here waiting for the government to go to work and give you your scraps? Welcome to socialism. I love all of you. Careful what you wish for. I'm your Huckleberry.
First of all, y'all gotta understand something, right? We was never supposed to be celebrating Thanksgiving anyway. We was never supposed to be, yo, how do you celebrate a people? How do you celebrate a people that came to your land? They didn't belong in your land. You let them in your land. They brought you blankets with smallpox. Infected your land, made you sick. Thanksgiving was really a massacre. When the people who came from overseas invaded our land so bad, made the people sick, killed off all the adults, raised the children, and then told them that they came over here in slave ships. Have you ever been on a ship? Have you ever been on a ship with no motor, with no jets, with no engines, coming over the seas? Do you know how long it takes? Let me see something real quick. Come on, why this phone did this again? Dumbass phone. I gotta change that back. Search bar is going. How long would it take for a rowboat to come from Africa to America? A rowboat.
It takes roughly 70 to 100 days to row a boat from Africa to America, but this can change. Factors like weather, the route, and the rower's skills all play a part. One person even completed a 3,000-mile trip in 70 days.
So now, you telling me that you really think, damn, they damn near took 10,000 people out the building, but it's all good though. I ain't even complaining because I know they're going to come back right back in. Somebody at YouTube getting ready to get fired. You really believe that they brought all of the people from Africa to America and there was no people on this land? Do you really believe that? We got some of the oldest pyramids in America. Who built those pyramids in America that they don't never show you? So you really believe that the colonizer brought us all over? No, they lied to you. They do what they do best. And see, that brings me to part of my conversation that we need to have. Y'all need to understand, right? Everything that we was taught was a lie. The reason why niggas like Supreme and Prince McGriff was created was to keep us in an ignorant frame of mind where we worship drug dealers. The rap game. How Nas said somehow the rap game remind me of the crack game. Look at where we are at in today's times. The two things that destroyed the black community the most was the drug game. Now it's the rap game. And then what did they use next? The nigga that they keep hanging over New York, that I keep going at, Jim Jones. He influenced everybody's child to be a gang member except for his child. This is what destroyed us as a people and kept us from becoming corporate. Remember, the niggas that rule the world is behind the desk. Every nigga that I know that's still in the streets, that's been in the streets, are dealing with unnecessary, they steal you a slave to unnecessary problems. Having to bail niggas out, being broke, still dealing with shootouts, all types of ignorance. Meanwhile, these niggas' wives be sitting up there calling them, you better stay away from Hassan Campbell. Why? I'm always in the house with my kids. It's your man that's always around the bitches. It's your man that's always around the bitch ass niggas. It's your man that's always standing outside in front of the door, the bodega with 30 different niggas. Not mine. You got niggas coming home from jail and they wives is wishing that they went back to jail. Because they still caught up in the streets. And some of you dudes, and it's a lot of you dudes, a lot of my niggas that was in jail, they girl finally had a chance to find a real man. And they had to sacrifice this nigga. Some of these females got rid of their side niggas because then you wasn't doing that bid. She didn't do that bid by herself, but you just in there. And you did 20 years and 30 years and 15 years and 10 years. Nah, these chicks had niggas out here. And then they get rid of these niggas because they wait for you to come home from jail. And the grown nigga that they was entertaining is gone off to another woman because you pushed him out. And now the nigga that you had come home from jail, he still got street dreams. His best, you outside in the streets. You are in your 40s, your 30s, your 40s, and in your 50s, and you spending your best years on the street corner, and you wonder why she don't want you? You think she don't watch TV? Because that's the only way you're going to see a real black man being promoted, that got his shit together, like the Cosby Show. Y'all niggas all watch Power. You didn't see what happened to Ghost? The streets destroyed that nigga house so bad, the nigga wife Tasha was sleeping with the fucking driver. The same kid she raised. Put it in the comment section. Yeah, China Brim, I'm stealing your shit. I'm going to make it just as famous as 50 making it. The same way I made Let's Get to That famous. And now this nigga running around like he did that by himself. Like he's the shit. The world is a stage, and only the strong survive. And it's sad when you got black men and black women that's celebrating the downfall of the black community. See, what they're not telling you is that jobs are being eliminated too. Yeah, jobs are being eliminated too. And the sad part is that, like with Amazon and UPS, these jobs are being eliminated at Amazon. 40,000 people just got laid off. What you gonna tell them to get a job? Where are they gonna get a job at? Now you got 40,000 more people, and it's really supposed to go up to 600,000. So in a minute, you're gonna have 600,000 people from Amazon running around looking for a job and don't know where to find it. Who are they competing for or competing with? But I do know one thing. You might be able to find a job back on the plantation picking cotton, because you know they got rid of all the Mexicans, right? And I think somebody in power, they love to see y'all back on them cotton fields where you belong. Yeah, because the truth of the matter is that is where we belong. Picking our own oranges, picking our own grapes, picking our own cucumbers, picking our own tomatoes. If you was growing your own food and taking care of your own land, because when the Bible says a man that doesn't work shouldn't eat, he wasn't talking about working for somebody that worked in a corporation that enslaves you. He was talking about you working your own land. God gave you everything that you needed to survive. But somehow you have been tricked into believing that you're free in the land of the thief. I mean, the home of the slave. Somewhere down the line, damn, they really took 16,000 people out the building? Really? And still counting? That's how y'all know that the game is rigged. when you could actually bear witness and see them and watch them pull that many people off of this live in less than a minute, and they still pulling people out of the live. Yeah, that's a lawsuit. I'm definitely gonna get a being that I already have a lawyer. I'm definitely gonna get a lawyer on top of it, and I think I'm gonna sue the niggas that said that they behind it. I'm gonna sue them, and I'm gonna sue YouTube because somebody's pulling my numbers back. This is proof, and this is all the proof that we needed. I already got a lawyer, so my lawyer might as well look into this now too, and stop niggas from playing with my channel and putting bots on my channel. I'm gonna be on. Matter of fact, when I get off this live, or maybe tomorrow in the morning, I will be on the phone with my lawyer. I might as well throw him some extra money to look into this because I'm tired of niggas playing with my channel. So now y'all can't say no more. I don't want to hear nobody saying, Haas, we just went from 21,000 people to 3,400 people in the building. Make that make sense. You being bottled. Everyone get bottled. Shut the fuck up talking that stupid shit. You always keep it 100. Sometimes your words are stronger than weapons, and conversations are more powerful than war. Never change for no one. Thank you, family.
Public housing in particular was created not for poor black people. It was created for poor white people. And in fact, for the first several years of public housing, people of color couldn't even get into public housing projects. They were essentially segregated by race. Only poor white folks could even live there. And then what happened is the government created some new programs under the FHA program, the VA loan program, later on the GI Bill program, which allowed those same white folks who had been poor and struggling to leave public housing and to leave urban areas and to hustle it out to the suburbs where only we could live, or to the smaller towns where only we were going to be welcome. So what's interesting is that the hood became the hood because only people of color now were allowed to live there. White folks were literally being subsidized by the government to move to the suburbs. The white middle class, and make note of this, was built by government. Government programs that underwrote those loans because those families could not have afforded a loan otherwise. They were able to get one because the government underwrote the loan and guaranteed the loan in case of default, but only for people of color. Only for white folks. People of color, by and large, couldn't get in on any of that. So white folks were able to move, people of color were not. Certain neighborhoods deteriorated economically, other neighborhoods went up in value. At the very same time, the government was doing what they called urban renewal, which meant they came through black neighborhoods and Latino neighborhoods, and they built interstates right through the heart of the community, right? Knocking down black homes, black apartments, knocking down black-owned businesses all around the country. Between 1950 and 1970, about 1 in 5 apartments or houses lived in by black folks was knocked to the ground for economic development purposes, even though people of color couldn't benefit from almost any of that economic development. So that's how our communities come to look the way they look. But if we don't know that, and if I don't tell my daughter that, but maybe, let's say I don't tell her because I don't know. What if I don't know the history? What if I don't do this work and therefore don't know the answer? What do you think my daughter is going to assume is the answer?
Equal opportunity, my ass. Life is what you make it. And most of us spending our time chasing behind these celebrities. Most of us are spending our time chasing behind these celebrities. They got us looking in the wrong direction. You got to ask yourself a question. And I say this all the time. When Harriet Tubman went back to the plantation, it was to free the slaves. When these black celebrities come back to the hood, it's only to sell you the hood and keep you there. What parts you don't understand? Every time you see these black celebrities come back to the hood, they're selling you the same lifestyle that's got you kidnapped. And then they go back into the suburbs where they live their best life. This is why I get so much hate. Oh, this nigga's a hater. No, I hate the fact that y'all just refuse to wake up and smell the coffee.
ICE is now spying on your social media accounts. Here's everything you need to know. ICE just signed a nearly $6 million deal to use this company called Signal Labs, which was previously used by the Israeli military, among other militaries, to spy on billions of social media posts. This is what ICE is going to be doing now. They're going to be combing the internet for posts that are against ICE. Anti-ICE sentiment from American citizens. What are people saying about the Trump administration? And folks, just so there's no confusion, here's where I stand. I'm going to use my First Amendment rights to tell you this. I believe ICE is not just being used to go after undocumented immigrants like Trump is telling you it's for. ICE is the secret police of Donald Trump. This is the modern day Gestapo that we're witnessing right now. And why do I know this? Well, not only are they spying now on American citizens and censoring any speech that may be critical of ICE, but they have a budget that rivals the U.S. Marines. They're getting chemical weapons, missiles, and more guns. Do they really need these for going after immigrant communities? Or is this really about threatening the American people? Is this really about becoming a group of brown shirts for Donald Trump to call upon when the elections don't go his way in 2026 and 2028? This is a news story, so please share this so more people are aware. This is serious.
Let me tell y'all something, right? ICE, they wear masks for a reason. ICE wear masks because when they're done and their job is over, at some point in time, they are expecting the people to rise up and come get them for the crimes that they're committing in America. And they may have started with the border jumpers, but you're next. And you can see clear as day that you're next. The military is already going through your streets and you got niggas clapping. I don't see Becky getting sent back to Europe. I don't see Becky getting sent back to Switzerland. Do you? All of the videos that circulating all over social media are of people of color, brown skin, getting sent out of this country. You gonna tell me that there's no white people in this country illegally? Outside of the colonizers that kidnapped us, the children of the colonizers that kidnapped us in the beginning anyway? Y'all begging for your own downfall. You're begging, you're praying and begging for your own downfall. That's what stupid people say. They can't send us anywhere. Who the hell told you that? What you mean they can't send you nowhere? That's what you really told yourself? You see what they did to Sandra Bland? You see what they did to Tamir Rice? What you mean they can't? What they can't do? They've been doing it to you. Every time they feel like doing something to you, they do it, and you don't do nothing in return. What do you mean can't? Some of you stupid people are in denial. But sometimes y'all don't listen to me when I say it. So let me let this sister say it to y'all.
Okay, so what about the white illegals? What about the illegals that got white skin? Germans.
Huh?
British.
Huh?
Australian.
Huh?
Russian. All them motherfuckers Israeli. It don't fucking matter. What about them? I haven't seen not one. Could somebody riddle me that? If it's not about race and it's really about getting illegals out of this fucking country? If it's not about race, riddle me that.
I'm just asking for a friend. If it's not about race, nah, I like the word stupid. I like calling people stupid. It turns me on. Niggas is stupid. Stupid. Hell out of here. The hell is you to tell me what to call? They stupid. And in today's time, I ain't got tolerance for stupid people. I have no tolerance for stupid people. Just because it's not on the news doesn't mean it's not happening. The people are recording, not the news. We got social media now, stupid. It's not happening. They're not going into their neighborhoods taking their people. They're going into your neighborhoods taking your people, stupid. Go stand in the corner. Just because it's not on the... Shut up. You Latinos need to build your own countries, bro. What Latinos? Who the hell you talking to? Who's Latino? I'm all nigga, my nigga. That's what you told yourself? Because black makes everything. So you see a nigga with curly hair, I'm just Latino now? You sound stupid. And you sound uneducated. Because even the Latins is black. So for you to even say that out of your mouth, it was disrespectful. You got two types of Latins. You got the black Latins and you got the white Latins. What you think Dominicans are? What do you think Haitians are? What do you think Cubans are? There's no place on this earth that the slave ships didn't touch. You just the product of them.
Do you think they're going to announce the next civil war in the United States? Do you think you're going to get an alert on your phone that's just like, the Civil War is here, ta-da, starts today at 6 p.m.? You think that's how this is going to work? He's surrounding the interstates. They painted the border wall black on the U.S. side. They painted it black to make it harder to climb.
Huh?
From the inside. They painted the border wall black to make it hot from the sun, hotter and harder to climb from the inside. He is deploying National Guardsmen, to Democratic-run cities, only Democratic-run cities, with majority black mayors. They're armed. They're not just on patrol, they're armed. Who do you think those live rounds are meant for?
Since y'all don't want to hear it coming from a black man, now you can listen to it coming from a white woman. Did you not hear her? I think I might have to play that again. Throw it up the Most High. Oh no, since you can't say that on this platform. They'll take my whole channel behind that. I caught a mean, that same title that you just used, I caught a mean strike for that. You know you can't play with those people on this platform. One thing I remember is who cut the check and whose house I'm in. Soon as you say certain things, and see, that's another thing too. That's why I need my mods to be on your job. Because as soon as y'all say certain things in the comment section, that also affects my algorithm as well. Because certain words, those bots pick on, and yeah, they will suppress your channel. So anybody that has wrenches that's watching, I need for y'all to be very, very careful and pay attention what's being said in my comment section. Comments that jeopardize this channel or jeopardize me, you get them shits out of here immediately. Because that's another thing that affects the algorithm. When the algorithm sees and hear you say certain things, they'll shut your whole channel down. They don't have to have people watching your channel no more. The truth can never be hidden if you learn to talk in code. I don't run around saying, oh, he got killed. I say he got his TV turned off. Learn how to play the game. I'm not a corny nigga, so you'll never hear me saying, oh, he got unalived. Only corny niggas say that shit. It sounds corny. It sounds corny. I'm from New York. We make up our own slang. Papa D, need my wrench back. Oh, how you ain't got your wrench, my nigga? I create my own language. What you think we did on the plantation? You on the plantation right now? Y'all niggas are seeing the slave patrol, aka ICE, rounding niggas up, and you feeling safe. Cause you're stupid. You think I feel safe? When I go out, yo, I swear to Almighty God, when I go outside, I'll be mentally talking to myself on how I'm gonna deal with ICE when they roll up with those masks on. Have you ever had a conversation with yourself? I'm so schizophrenic, so paranoid, that mentally I'm already preparing myself to engage with these niggas. Because pretty soon, when you go to the supermarkets or you go to Home Depot, they're going to run down on you, trying to figure out who you are and where you come from. And see, me, I deal with law enforcement with respect. But when you come to me with a mask on your face, and you approach me with a mask on your face, I don't know who you are. So automatically, when you approach me with that mask, we engaged in war, my nigga. We already engaged in war when you approach me with that mask on. So now where it goes from there, you identifying yourself and talking to me in a proper way, I'm not giving you the opportunity to hurt me. We going all out. When you approach me with that mask on, I already talked to myself, because the reality of it is, I knew a group of people that wore masks before too that was white. They was called the KKK. And when you let them put you in a vehicle, you ended up in the woods with your feet dangling. And the next day, you know, on the news, they talking about you did that to yourself. I'm not playing with these people. Not Wanda, son. I'm not playing with them people. So you going all the way out if SWAT approach you. SWAT don't approach you. They come to your house. They come to your house with police cars. The difference between the police, when the police come to get you, you see the police. You know it's the police. You say, okay, officer, how was your day, officer? How could I help you, officer? When you see niggas coming in unmarked cars, you don't know who that is. What part you don't understand? When the police come, how was your day, officer? Have a good day, officer. I know it's not safe out there for you, just like it's not safe for me out there. But thank you for your services, because we know some of you police officers, like the police officer that grabbed that little girl that just got shot up in New York. And all those police rushed to the police car, not the ambulance, to take her to the hospital to save her. Salute to the police for doing your job. When you pull up on me in black tinted vehicles with masks on, you are a killer. And you are going to bring out the killer in me, my nigga. It is what it is. Win or lose. You're not putting me in a car and I don't know where you're taking me, and I can't even identify who you are. I'd rather have my body found on the floor in front of everybody where people know what happened to me than to find me in the woods. Or better yet, my body is never even found because I'm swimming in the ocean, finding Nemo. I don't want to end up in Jaws' belly, swimming with the fish because of the rumors that they got circulating. Alligator Alcatraz, the whole jail disappeared. Alligator Alcatraz, the whole jail disappeared. So I'm going to tell myself that these men that's running around grabbing people, I'm not going to disappear too? Nah. I want my family to find my body, put me in the ground. You know what it's like to look for somebody's body and you never find it? And you still wondering if they're alive?
Do you think they're going to announce the next civil war in the United States? Do you think you're going to get an alert on your phone that's just like, the civil war is here, ta-da, starts today at 6 p.m.? You think that's how this is going to work? He's surrounding the interstates. They painted the border wall black on the U.S. side. They painted it black to make it harder to climb from the inside. They painted the border wall black to make it hot from the sun, hotter and harder to climb from the inside. He is deploying National Guardsmen to Democratic-run cities, only Democratic-run cities, with majority black mayors. They're armed. They're not just on patrol, they're armed. Who do you think those live rounds are meant for?
She makes perfectly good sense. You ain't making no sense. Who sent you? Get these bots up out of here, my nigga. The bots are being replaced by real people. That's the problem. Got to get the bots out of here.
If you think food stamps are a handout, then you clearly don't know how taxes work, and you've been clearly brainwashed by the system that has your mind totally fucked. I'm not pro-Democrat. I'm not pro-Republican. I'm pro-thing for my motherfucking self. And you guys already know I'm gonna call out the bullshit when I see it. A lot of you guys have been brainwashed to believe that people that are on SNAP and Medicaid don't want to work, aren't working, are lazy. That's the exception. That's not the rule. A lot of people are working, but there's just not enough available opportunities for them to make enough money to feed themselves and their families. And sure, it's easy to look down your nose at them when you have had a privileged life here in America your whole fucking life and have no idea what it is to feel hungry. My parents came here from the Vietnam War. They left everything behind in that war and literally came here with nothing but the clothes on their back. I grew up poor, eating rice every night for dinner, and that's all my parents could afford. So you can miss me with your fucking judgments. And guess what? Every time I clock in at work, every time I pay for groceries, every time I fill up my gas tank, that's me paying into the SNAP and Medicaid system. So if times get hard and there's a chance I might lose my job, get laid off, and anytime I need to swipe that fucking SNAP card, I call that a reimbursement, not a fucking handout. And it's predominantly MAGA that I see talking shit about poor people, but you had no smoke for these corporations that were literally getting billions of dollars in bailouts. I consider that a handout. Programs like SNAP and Medicaid, I call those lifelines. And if I ever need to rely on that lifeline that I paid into, I don't have to explain shit to not a fucking person. Don't let these broke-minded people confuse you with what entitlement is versus what you're entitled to.
I mean, because at the end of the day, one thing I think y'all fail to realize is that if they stop welfare here, if they stop SNAP here, they're not going to stop sending money to Israel. So you telling me they sending billions of dollars? Trump just sent billions of dollars to Argentina, but the people of America can't eat? What are you saying? That is equivalent to your children not eating, your husband not feeding your children, but he's feeding his side chick's children. And you okay with it? That is equivalent to your husband feeding the side chick's kids and not your kids. Who sent you? You're an enemy to your own people. So y'all niggas is cool with Trump rebuilding over there in the Middle East, the New Jerusalem, but not Black America? Get out of here, man. You're an enemy to your own people. You're an enemy to your own people. You don't want the children of America to eat, but they still taking your tax money even though the government is shut down and sending it overseas. They send, yo, you don't want the children of America to eat. They got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. They sending money to Ukraine to have more missiles. They build an Iron Dome to protect Israel with your money. But you celebrating them not feeding your children, your nieces, your nephews. You niggas is delusional when you dangerous. You delusional when you dangerous to your own people. You are a threat to yourself. You are disrespectful. That's like you buying your girl a car. Nice pocketbook and some shoes, and she leave you for another nigga. Then you sit up there talking about he deserved her anyway. He was the better man. Shut up.
You could not pay me to care what somebody uses their SNAP or their EBT to buy. You just fucking couldn't. Because of the laundry list of things that I have an issue with my tax dollars being spent on, that's not fucking one of them. Let's see here. Our demented septuagenarian is going on fucking golf trips every goddamn day. Our futon fornicating vice president loves to go on a vacation. We bankrolled a goddamn genocide. Oh, and let's not forget the fucking concentration camps that are being built in the U.S. that you sacks of shit gave cutesy little names to. And what you're fucking worried about is people who are on the brink of fucking poverty getting a pack of Oreos with dinner so they have something to look forward to. Give me a fucking break. Are you red hat and cousin humping motherfuckers raised to have zero empathy for anyone at all? Because all I get out of this is that you motherfuckers are looking for any excuse to punch down on somebody who has a worse lot in life than you. And half of you motherfuckers do it with a cross on your neck and you're the first in the pew on fucking Sunday. God damn, eat a bag of shit and get fucked.
Yo, did you hear what he said? He said, you red hat cousin humping motherfuckers. I didn't say it, white people. He did. Yo, the nigga said, you cousin humping. Woo! Yo, it is amazing how we went up to 22,000 people and they pulled us all the way down to 2,500. Whoever behind the scene, listen, that's all I wanted y'all to see anyway. But at the same time, oh man, yo. Listen, how many of y'all out there was humping your cousin? Press 1. Tell the truth. If you was humping your cousin, press 1 in the comment section. If you was humping your cousin, press 1 in the comment section. If you ain't never humped your cousin, press 2 in the comment section.
You could not pay me to care what somebody uses their SNAP or their EBT to buy. You just fucking couldn't. Because of the laundry list of things that I have an issue with my tax dollars being spent on, that's not fucking one of them. Let's see here. Our demented septuagenarian is going on fucking golf trips every goddamn day. Our futon fornicating vice president loves to go on a vacation. We bankrolled a goddamn genocide. Oh, and let's not forget the fucking concentration camps that are being built in the U.S. that you sacks of shit gave cutesy little names to. And what you're fucking worried about is people who are on the brink of fucking poverty getting a pack of Oreos with dinner so they have something to look forward to. Give me a fucking break. Are you red hat and cousin humping motherfuckers raised to have zero empathy for anyone at all? Because all I get
get out of this is that you motherfuckers are looking for any excuse to punch down on somebody who has a worse lot in life than you. And half of you motherfuckers do it with a cross on your neck and you're the first in the pew on fucking Sunday. God damn! Eat a bag of shit and get fucked!
The nigga said, yo. Nigga said, red hat cousin humping. I need to get a shirt that says that. He says red. So listen, I'm only asking questions because I don't know. So should we assume, based off of what he has to say, that everybody with the red mega hats, is it safe to say that they be humping their cousins? Listen, man. One thing I learned, and anybody that's been if you've been upstate prison, New York, press 1 in the comment section. Or you've been to Rikers Island with them rednecks, you could tell them niggas is incest babies. You could tell the brother and the sister got together and made kids. Yo, that shit is crazy. Yo, how you have 11K likes with only 2,500 people watching? This ain't adding up. Somebody's messing with your numbers. I swear, nigga, we just had 22,000 people in the building, and they took the 22,000 people down to 2,600. That's how. Y'all wasn't here for that. You must have just got here. We had 22,000 people in attendance watching. Nah, don't tell them the people out here that's coming off as bots, that's violating in this comment section. They got a right to have an opinion whether they feel about food stamps or not. But when they in here and they coming off like they bots, get them up out of here, because that's what's slowing my channel down. Get all the bots out of here. Get the niggas out spamming. Get them out of here, because that's what's slowing the channel down. What they do is, while we live, or when I put a video out, they'll put bots accounts on my video. Now, when YouTube reads the bots, it'll start taking away from your channel, because that's what they're doing. This is how they sabotage your channel. This is one of the ways they put bots on your channel to sabotage your channel. I would never use bots, because I've grown my channel authentically. As y'all can see what I got in my super chat, that these are real people that's watching me. My super chat went crazy. And shout out and thanks to everybody that sponsored this war. But the reality of it is, this is what they're deliberately doing to my channel so that my channel can stay suppressed, and they're making my numbers look fake to the algorithm. And a lot of you dudes out there that have channels out there that your numbers are falling off and your channel is being messed with, that's because there's other YouTubers that's putting bots on your channel to make your numbers lower than what they are, because you have certain YouTubers out there that's scared of your growth, that want to be in position. They don't want the game to change. And Academics is one of them. He brags about how he destroys other channels all the time. Ack is one of them. So when you see your channel being affected, and no, I don't want nobody spamming in my comment section, because most of the time when you see spams, that's bots.
The June 11th, 2025 memo from the Department of Justice outlines 10 categories of individuals who they will prioritize denaturalizing. Naturalized citizens who pose a potential danger to national security, including through terrorism and espionage. Naturalized citizens who engaged in torture, war crimes, or other human rights violations. Naturalized citizens who furthered the unlawful enterprise of criminal gangs, transnational criminal organizations, and drug cartels. naturalized citizens who committed felonies that were not disclosed during the naturalization process, naturalized citizens who committed human trafficking, sex offenses, or violent crimes, naturalized citizens who engaged in various forms of financial fraud against the United States, including through the Paycheck Protection Program and Medicaid/Medicare, naturalized citizens who engaged in fraud against private individuals, funds, or corporations, naturalized citizens who acquired naturalization through government corruption, fraud, or material misrepresentations not otherwise addressed, naturalized citizens with pending criminal charges if those charges do not fit within one of the other priorities, and any other cases referred to the civil division determined to be sufficiently important to pursue. This is quite the list, friends, and it is very, very broad.
So this is the type of shit I've been in the rabbit hole talking about for the last 5 years. People saying it's bigger than me. You know what? You're right. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than Bloods and Crips in New York. This is nationwide. Under the National Defense Authorization Act, you know, the one your favorite president, Obama, signed into law, gang members are considered terrorists. They can detain any U.S. citizen without due process. That mean no visit. That mean no phone call. That mean they don't even have to tell you the reason why you locked up. No court date, and they don't ever have to tell you when you will be let go. They talking about sending gang members over to CCOT, the jail in El Salvador. And I promise y'all, if you pick to go over there, if they send you over there, you're not coming back. I just want to ask y'all this one question. After ICE is done with the illegal immigrants, who do you think they're coming for next? Oh, you think it can't happen? I just told you, by law, they can detain any U.S. citizen and put them in a foreign jail and don't have to explain. This is law. This is not rabbit hole conspiracy theory. This is real. So you just heard this lady say the 10 new rules of losing U.S. citizenship. And being in a criminal enterprise or gang is one of them. Do I have your attention now?
Now let me break something down to all you slow people. Yes, I understand exactly what she said. For the people who got citizenship based off of their parents, I understand what that means. But again, because y'all wasn't listening when I made my pre-recorded, the Patriot Act explains to you that under the Patriot Act, if you are considered a criminal, if you are considered a gang member, if you have tattoos on your body, read the Patriot Act. You could be exiled out of this country, or you could be arrested and held without a trial. Read the Patriot Act. For all of you new people running around using that new word, foundational black, kiss my ass and get the fuck up out of here. You niggas be so happy to find a new title. Oh, we foundational black. Shut the fuck up. I've been saying that we from America. And as soon as one of these FBI agents give you a title, because usually when they give you a title, now you foundational black. Shut the fuck up. You're not black, dummy. Shut the fuck up. You're not black. You're Moors. You're not black. And every time you put black on a piece of paper, you can never get your land back. There is no definition. There is no black. Black is not a nationality. Stop letting these new Martin Luther Kings trick you. I mean, these new Jesse Jacksons. We foundational black. Get your dumb ass out of here. You are indigenous to the land. Get out of here with that. Get your FBA ass out of here. Go over to Tariq Nasheed with that shit, my nigga. Soon as one of these suckers create a label for you, you jump under it. We are indigenous to this land. We are the American Indian. Black. That shit is a joke. Every time you call yourself foundational black, you casting a spell on your dumb ass. The etymology of law does not recognize black in their dictionary. The etymology of law does not recognize black. You have to speak their language. Get out of here with that Dr. Umar Johnson shit. Send him back to Africa. Nigga swear by Africa, but he won't go back there. Shout out to the 8,000 people back in the building. And I know all of y'all want to hear about this. I haven't really been speaking on this.
Wow, okay. Are you ready for this? So, we're days away from a once-in-a-lifetime moment. 3i Atlas is about to graze the sun.
Today.
And it's getting more and more interesting, frankly, strange by the day. Let's go through what's verified, what's speculation, and why everyone is watching 3i Atlas so closely right now. So, as of October 23rd, 3i Atlas is about 360 million kilometers from Earth. It's currently passing through Virgo, and it's headed for its closest point to the sun around October 29th. It will be just inside of Mars's orbit. ESA's ExoMars and Mars Express, these orbiters have captured the object earlier this month. It was a faint white blur surrounded by a glowing coma. Telescopes like Gemini South have confirmed it's slowly forming a tail, but it's still super faint because it's so far. The Swift Observatory measured it shedding water like a cosmic fire hose. Now, normally we'd expect regular updates from NASA, but the timing is very odd. So while ESA and independent astronomers have been posting, NASA's stayed mostly quiet, which obviously sparks speculation. But the internet has been busy. Let's start with the creator that goes by Dobsonian Power. So he's been tracking and covering 3i Atlas and has just captured it through a solar telescope. Now, after the images were enhanced, the supposed streak of light, it resolved into something really weird and perfectly round. Look at this. Another strange coincidence is that because of the object's current position, 3i Atlas is about to be hit with a massive solar storm. Check out this clip by Stefan Burns.
Now, again, today, the 21st, 3i Atlas is exactly opposite the sun, right? So if we're looking at it like this, it's exactly opposite that on the other side, about 1.5 astronomical units or something. It's perihelion, they'll be at 1.36. That's the 29th of October. Then we got Halloween. Boom, the veil's thin. 3i Atlas is all charged up. We're all charged up. The world's going crazy. Like, the aliens arrive. Who knows?
Here's how I see it. The verified data shows a natural active comet, older, colder, and shedding gas and water as it heats. But the timing, the strange imagery, and the silence from key agencies is really keeping everyone's attention locked. So whether this is just another interstellar visitor or it is something truly unique, we are about to find out. So stay tuned. I'll post the next update as soon as new data or imagery comes out. It's getting interesting.
Now, I don't speak on 3i, AI, whatever they want to call it, Atlas, because I don't know what to tell you about that. And for me to be sitting up there speaking on something that I didn't see through a telescope and I don't have the knowledge, I'm not going to sit up there and act like I'm a philosopher. I don't even know if the shit is real or not. I don't know what we dealing with. It's like Chris Rock said back in the days, I'm not scared of Al-Qaeda. I'm scared of Al-Cracker. I can't worry about the things. Some things we got to leave in God's hands. But what I do know is the talk that's going on right now in today's time is that Donald Trump is talking about testing nuclear bombs. He's talking about testing nuclear bombs. What is that going to do to the ozone layer? What is it going to do to the environment? How is that going to affect the land? How is that going to affect the ocean? Do you realize when they let off those nukes, some of those nukes that they let off, that you can't go in those areas and live in those areas for millions of years? Why would you do that to the earth? Niggas is talking about snaps and cutting food stamps. Why don't we cut the money in the funding to nuclear weapons? Why isn't it illegal for any man on this earth to make a nuclear weapon? No man should be able to go into a lab and create something that can crack God's green earth. What, I gotta put that in subtitles or something? Not no man should be able to go in any room and create anything that could destroy the earth. Who gave them that power? Where's this authority coming from? Then y'all gotta ask yourself a question, right? So you telling me that if there's a galactic ship coming from another planet, the first thing that these colonizers do is start getting weapons and put up a defense around the earth? Why is it that everything in existence is the white man's enemy? Why is it that a spaceship that hasn't even reached the earth has already been declared the enemy? Can anybody white answer that question for me? How do you decide that a ship that didn't even reach the earth is already the enemy? Somebody please help me understand that. I'm just looking. What I need for you is understand. I need to understand that, please. Somebody please help me to understand how this object didn't even reach the earth and it's already being treated like an enemy. Like everything that you people touch, you colonizers, everything that you touch, it turns to shit. You niggas is destroying the air with chemtrails. You are destroying the ocean by testing everything and dumping nuclear waste in the ocean. Who wants to pollute the water? You. Who wants to pollute the water? You do. Hypnotized, thank you for sponsoring this war. So, which would you choose? A world with pyramids or without? I mean, I don't see the pyramids causing any harm. Now, the right question would be, what race of people, if we had the power to play God, right? What race of people is causing more destruction on this earth than any other race? I don't want to hear nothing about that black on black crime. Let's stop playing that game. What race of people is destroying more of this earth than any of, like, what race of people has been at war since they touched this earth? I'll wait. Who was behind 9/11? Who went into Afghanistan looking for weapons of mass destruction and didn't find it? Who got rid of Saddam Hussein? Who created Saddam Hussein? I could keep on asking these questions. Who let the monkeys out of that cage? Did y'all hear about the cage with the monkeys that just got loose? They got all types of diseases. So this truck mysteriously had an accident, and it turns over and releases monkeys that was experimented on. Where did we see this movie at? Oh my God, there's a whole movie. Just a couple of days ago, the monkeys, the truck flipped over, the monkeys was released with diseases. Are y'all paying attention? Are you not entertained? Shout out to the 10,000 people back in the building. As y'all come back in the building and these numbers creep back up, violate that like button. Super violate that like button. "21 monkeys on the loose." All of these monkeys is experiments, and now they on the loose. If I was y'all, I would stay out of big crowds. Stay out of arenas. We just got around COVID. I know niggas that didn't make it out of COVID-19. I know niggas that died. Rest in peace to Agard. Y'all seen Agard on my platform with me. Even though me and Agard had a fallout, that was still my nigga. Fred the Godson. There's many of people. I know people who died during COVID. Now you got monkeys on the loose. Before they let it happen in real life, it happens in the movies.
There's already a plan for this, and the World Economic Forum calls them smart cities, which seems great. Progressive urban designers, like the UK headquartered ARUP group, they have their own section on the WEF website. They're gaming what smart cities might look like. It's kind of exciting. What would life be like in these cities? Well, here you go. Their plan for 2030. Your family will eat 0 amounts of meat and 0 amounts of dairy. Each person will be restricted to 2,500 calories a day. What? Each family member will only receive 3 new items of clothing per year. This is on the World Economic site. There will be 0 privately owned vehicles. This article on the website actually quotes Klaus Schwab and his references in the 4th Industrial Revolution. They talk about utilizing technologies like 5G, quantum computing, artificial intelligence for, quote, reshaping the built environment. I gotta tell you, this is the scariest stuff I have ever written. I mean, Utopians in 1984, that stuff couldn't be done 20 years ago. This is George Orwell on steroids.
See, here's the thing about these corporations that's buying up all the land. Some land are not for sale. So the thing is, if some way, somehow, an earthquake, tsunami, hurricane, if it hits those lands where the people still owns their lands, and that land is decimated, condemned through war, by law, the government can seize that land from the people. Then you have the corporations that swoop in and they buy the land. You will own nothing and you will still be happy, because by the time your land finished looking like Jamaica, by the time your land finished looking like Jamaica, have y'all seen Jamaica? Everything that the people owned has been destroyed, but they still have their land. Owning the land is your power. I've always preached to y'all about getting your land back. Get out of the projects. Get out of those tenement buildings. There is power. Power. When it comes to this right here, this is power. Who needs a job when the trees give you wood to put a house over you? Who needs a job when for free God gave you an apple? Who needs a job when this grapefruit right here? Let me tell you something that I noticed, right? My blood pressure was stupid high. Dealing with blood pressure. I took this apple, put it in a juicer, juice some apples, Juice some celery. Celeries and apples is a lifesaver. It's a game changer. My medicine ain't been working. Nigga, blood pressure stupid high. Celery, apples, and when I juice that, and I see the brother I forget his name, the black brother that be talking about juicing the celeries and apples and cilantro and all the rest of that. I didn't even put everything that he said in there. Because I used to always juice celeries and apples alone, different, drinking it. But when I combine that shit, anybody that deals with high blood pressure, beets is the truth. Juicing beets is the truth. The only thing about beets, don't get scared when you go to the bathroom because everything's coming out on. Shout out to Kali Muscles, whatever his name is. No, not Kali Muscles. The other brother. I forget his name. The short little brother. Not Kali Muscle. The other brother. Short brother. He be on Facebook a lot. I forget his name. Shout out to that brother. I forget his name. And shout out to all of the brothers, all of the people out there that's teaching you how to eat right and clean. Because we all know it's not easy. It is not easy to eat clean. It's not. Yaki. That's the brother name. Shout out to the brother Yaki. Shout out to that brother for educating. Let me tell you something. Juicing this apple, which I'm probably going to do because my blood pressure goes up when I get excited. I be doing these lives and talking for hours to make your own blood pressure go up. Talking for hours to make your blood pressure go up. That's why I tell y'all, when y'all come in the building, we got 11,000 people that hit the like button. Salute to everybody that hit that like button. And to the people that came back in the building, super violate that like button, man. Super violate that like button.
So Amazon is going to lay off 30,000 workers tomorrow and replace them with AI and robots. 30,000 families are going to lose their primary breadwinner because AI is going to take their jobs. This is the beginning of a trend. And the trend is clear, the trend is unstoppable, and there is no turning back now. There are things you can do as a human, as a man, to always be able to generate money. And even more importantly, you can do what Amazon is doing. You can do what I am doing. And you can do the same by training the machines to work for you. If machines are good at jobs, then you should have machines working for you to pay you money. No? All you have to do is learn how to program them. All you have to do is learn how to solve the problems that people will pay for using the readily available AI tools on the internet, and we will teach you how to do exactly that. Machines are going to do all the work. Machines are going to make all the money. So you need a bunch of machines working for you. And I guarantee you something. If you join the real world right now, you will have a robot. You will have an AI program working exclusively for you, posting things on the internet exclusively for you, and putting money exclusively in your bank within 48 hours.
See, here's the problem, right? People stop supporting the mom and pop stores. People stop supporting the mom and pop stores, and this is why we finding ourselves in situations like that. The little corner stores that we used to buy, like Radio Shack and stuff like that, we don't go in those stores no more, and that's why we suffering. We gave these corporations too much power. First time I seen 10K in your chat, and I'm gonna keep it going high. Salute. Thank you for sponsoring this war, nigga. We had 22,000 people in the building. Where was you at? We had 22,000, and yeah, we just went from within less than 20 seconds, we went from 10,000 people back to 5,000 people in the building. They're gonna keep pulling us down, and the people gonna keep coming back in. This is my way of proving to y'all again that the game is rigged and niggas do be sabotaging my page and my channel. And Whack 100 is sick right now. That nigga punching the air. That nigga sick right now. Academics is sick right now. Sick. Because I didn't even have to put a bunch of celebrities. in my title, no celebrity gossip. We ain't even dealt with no celebrity gossip, and we had 22,000 people in the building. And just like that, from 10,000, we down to 38. But I'm not even complaining. I'm happy. I'm not even complaining. I consider this a victory. But what I want y'all to see is when this live goes off, I want to see how much people they're gonna give us credit. Because if we already had 22,000 people in the building, this live should end with like 100,000 views. Easy. Easy from the people that's coming in and out.
So I see a lot of people complaining about the SNAP benefits being taken away, as in food stamps, which is crazy that it's happening because in less than a month or in less than a month, we have Thanksgiving, right? And this is the shit that be fucking pissing me the fuck off about y'all. Let me tell you something. Y'all know last year, I was not voting for nobody. I was not voting for nobody because I didn't like how the Democrats, like, they was funding wars and shit like that. I ain't fucking like that shit. But then I talked to Kamala and them, and she had a whole different type of fucking agenda. And I'm like, you sure you're not with that shit? She was like, yeah, I mean, I know I'm vice president, but I don't really got a lot to say so. But this is my plan. So I was like, bitch, I fucks with y'all. I really, really fucks with y'all. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to support. Whatever I have to do, I'm going to support. And then, y'all was so worried about me doing the speech and me fucking, my teleprompter wasn't working. And then it's like, oh my God, it's so bad that she got to read. Bitch, you saw all that shit that I had to motherfucking say, bitch? I had to write that shit the fuck down. What the fuck is you talking about? I was talking in front of thousands of people. I had to write that shit down. And my teleprompter wasn't working. Y'all was so worried about me saying Donald Trump. Y'all was worried about me saying Donald Trump and me fucking, and my teleprompter not fucking working, that y'all missed the message. And this is what I was trying to say. Now look, right? Donald Trump was never for y'all poor motherfuckers. Donald Trump was never for the poor people, for the white poors, for the black poors, for the Spanish poor, for the Asians, for the Indians. He don't give a fuck about none of y'all motherfuckers. And guess what? When I talk about poor, I'm not only talking about poor people that's under poverty. To him, even millionaires are poor. He don't give a fuck about the millionaires like me neither. So here I am to say, right? Dictators always find an excuse to blame people for...
Let me stop for a second. So Kamala Harris cared about us when she took all those illegals, gave them driver's license, gave them brand new houses, gave them unlimited food stamps. So she cared about us. When Biden released prisoners from overseas in the black urban communities, and the crime rate went up stupid. Even the police was getting shot by these border jumpers. So Kamala Harris and Biden cared about us. Get out of here, my nigga. I'm not taking up for none of these politicians. Left wing, right wing, it's the same bird. I don't give a goddamn which chicken wing it is. Which wing on the bird is still the same bird.
America's downfall. Which, how many fucking immigrants have he deported? So now that the immigrants are deported, who are we blaming for the fact that we're practically going in a recession? We don't even have fucking food stamps. Not we, y'all. We don't even have food stamps. So now that y'all cannot blame the immigrants, remember he used to say, oh, because of the immigrants, y'all don't have jobs. Because of the...
Money is fake. The government prints up money whenever it feels like, so why are we in a recession? The recession is fake. It's created to put pressure on poor people. If we could just keep printing up money like we've been printing up money America is the land of milk and honey. We are a superpower. We not poor. That's an illusion.
Immigrants, we're spending so much money that we don't even have money to give ya. Well, now the immigrants is gone from America, so who we blaming? Because they have spent, what, a whole entire year or half the year getting rid of the immigrants, and now there's no SNAP benefits? I thought it was the immigrants that was taking all the fucking benefits. So what is it now? Now, remember all them jobs that he was saying the immigrants was having? Now they saying, well, the immigrants' job is gone. Get to work, motherfuckers. Just because the immigrants are gone don't mean that we're going to give you this free food. Y'all get to fucking working. Yeah. Yeah. So while y'all was happy and all that shit, and I hope white people is watching me. Well, not just all white people. I'm not going to put everything, but there's a lot of white Americans, a certain type of white Americans that, like, they are so, you know, they country, they eat raccoons and shit, all type of shit. They live in the Appalachian fucking mountains and shit like that. And these are the type of people, because y'all we live in certain ghettos, we live in certain poverties, but then there's certain poverties that white folks live in. They live in trailers, they live in mountains, they fucking eat squirrels and shit. And those are the type of white Americans that they live in towns that, like, they used to like do coils and shit, like coal, whatever. And now they're out of jobs. You know that shit. And instead of blaming America and technology for their poverty that they're going through, they blame it on the immigrants. And these are the type of people that I want y'all to watch this live, because y'all thought that immigrants and this and that, and we gotta go for Donald Trump. Y'all thought that he was gonna be your hero. He don't fucking like y'all. Yo, poor, you're poor. He don't fucking like you. He don't like you. He don't give a fuck if you black, white, Asian, Spanish. If you poor, he don't fucking like you. He ain't for you. Okay? He ain't fucking for you. And now, ain't no fucking food stamps. Y'all motherfuckers gonna have to hunt raccoons and shit for Thanksgiving and eat.
Y'all about to have to. Yo, do y'all hear her? She ain't said not one time, I'm putting together a concert so that I can help feed y'all. Not one time did she say, I'm going to give y'all back out of all these millions that y'all gave her ignorant ass and got her living in mansions. She come from the Bronx. See, one thing y'all can't say is Hassan Campbell got his house. I had my house before I got on YouTube. She came from pissing shit. Now she done moved on up like the Jeffersons, and she wants to tell y'all how y'all ain't gonna be eating. But she ain't sitting up there telling y'all she coming up with a plan to help y'all eat neither. That's what makes us poor people a joke. Because rich people could always come back to the poor people to put themselves back in a position to be rich. But the poor people can't get shit from her neither. But a tax write-off. We don't want your turkeys, my nigga.
Beans and shit. And now look. Now the economy is fucked up in all types of ways.
All types of ways?
All types of ways. When was the last time y'all seen celebrities happy and shit? Or anybody like,
Listen
oh
up.
yeah, I just bought a new house. The economy is fucked up in all types of ways. Everybody's going through it.
Everybody, she said, Mia, I just bought a new house. But everybody's going through it. Your money's slowing down. So now you got time to give us lives? And you catering to the poor people? You're not one of us, my nigga. Why you not talking to the rich? You not like us. Why you not talking to the rich, the elite? When rich people have a problem, it becomes poor people's problem. When poor people have a problem, it's only poor people's problem. Her problem is her money's running out. She still got money, but it's slowing up. Now she wants to address us poor people and not her people, the rich people.
Bitch. Every fucking body is going through it. These companies, they're not giving money like how they used to before. They're not giving money like they used to before. And the truth about
those companies never gave us money. Keep on telling the truth, Cardi. So these companies don't see no value in y'all no more because they shut down the rap game. And as a matter of fact, I just seen a post that said that for the first time in history, there's no rap music on the charts. You know why? Because rappers are not releasing music. You know why? Because they're not getting paid for it.
what it is, that we were going to go through a recession. We was going to go through a hard time. Remember when they said, like, remember when they asked that doctor, how long do you think it's going to take for COVID to be over? He said,
Nigga said Cardi B looks straight plastic. She do. And I got a video that I downloaded where she bent over to do doggy style, like she twerking. And her, she looked whack from the back. When I tell you whack from the back, I'd rather have a chick with cellulite and big thighs than have a big ass with skinny thigh. Yo, how you have a big ass standing up, but a skinny ass bent over in doggy style? Disgusting.
like 2-3 years. And we're like, no, not 2-3 years. Well, that's what they should have asked people like this, like, how long is the side effect, the effects of COVID and the economy is gonna last? And they should just say the truth, like 10 years or more, instead of being like, no, the reason why we broke is because of fucking the immigrants and the Mexicans and the this and that. No, we're broke because we just went through a recession. We just went through a fucking what's that shit fucking called? My bad shit, that whole COVID shit. This was gonna happen regardless, and y'all was gonna have somebody that was for the people that was gonna make sure that y'all was good, and now we're fucked up. Tariff is through the roof. You know how you know that the economy is bad? Because not even the prostitutes is getting fly. Where have you seen a
Did y'all hear what she just said? Did y'all hear what she just said? I keep forgetting she used to be a prostitute. I mean a stripper. She said you could tell the economy is messed up because not even the prostitutes are getting fly. Wow. I might have to go lay down after that one. A
hoe with a good Chanel bag.
When the last time you seen a hoe with a good Chanel bag? Then all I see that's running through my ear is Kanye West. What Kanye West saying? Cardi B is a government plant. I ain't said, he said it. Even though the powers to be selected all of them that you see, and not near one of these niggas that you see the powers to be didn't select. They selected them. Wow. Wow. And I gotta play this again. I'm sorry. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna save him for. I'm gonna save him for another day.
The Terminator is the prequels to the beginning of the Matrix. Sarah Connor is actually Neo's mother. So JC, John Connors, Jesus Christ grows up to be Neo, one and the same in the Matrix. The Matrix is in the future. The Terminator is the past. It's time travel, past, present, and future time travel. It's the second coming of the Christ, the evolutions of consciousness, man versus the machine. So the machines, the Terminator machines, hear that a child is going to be born that's going to terminate them in the future when they oppress man. See, it's man versus the machine. It's God's children versus man's children, which is technology.
How many years ago was the Terminator made? When did the movie Terminator first come out?
The movie The Terminator first premiered in the United States on October 26, 1984. It was directed by James Cameron and stars Arnold Schwarzenegger and Linda Hamilton.
That black female that you've seen breaking down the Terminator, going into the Matrix, Neo, the second coming of Christ, she wrote the Matrix. So those of you that tried to break the Matrix down and say what really was happening and who was who and what was she wrote it. So that's her narrative. But the question is, what did she know? And how did she know in a day and time when we wasn't dealing with technology? In 85, we wasn't dealing with technology. Not like that. The child of God versus the child of man. The child of man is technology. See, it's amazing how all these machines are being created, these iRobots, aka Terminators. And every time there's a meteorite on its way to Earth, y'all notice every time there's a meteorite on its way to Earth, there's rumors of the ancestors coming back. There's rumors of, make a long story short, niggas is looking, yeah. We looking up at the skies because we looking for the Messiah. And they're looking for the Messiah. But the funny part about it is, y'all don't have to believe in religion. But follow me with this. They do. Whether they say they do, they don't or not. Israel has an iron dome to protect them from who? All of these countries that act like they're beefing with each other, they're not really beefing with each other. It's a lie. They're beefing with the people. All of these countries that's acting like they're beefing with each other, they're all in power together. If those are supposed to be Muslims over there in Palestine, right? Why isn't Saudi Arabia getting involved? Why isn't Saudi Arabia is the richest place in the world, and they're supposed to be Muslim, right? Why isn't Dubai getting involved? All of these people are in power together, and they all look into the stars. Understand something. When they put their missiles together and they created nuclear weapons, a simple bullet would take care of the next human being. We don't have jet fighters. We don't have warships. So who you need missiles for? Listen to what she said. In the words of Dane Calloway, I just came here to make you think. I could only imagine how many people, yo, if we went up to 22,000 people about 2 hours ago, and we all seen that they played with the numbers, how many people's watching us right now? Put it in the comment section. I want to know from y'all that's in the comment section, how many people y'all think is watching us right now? And if I always say some shit out of my mouth that have y'all thinking, what is it that they scared that they don't want me to say, or they don't want y'all to hear while everybody's watching? I always feel like somebody's watching me. They won't give us no privacy. For those of y'all that's been watching me since I've been on YouTube, and those of y'all that's been watching me since I helped this nigga with his career, listen to what he just said.
And that's what God been doing. Look at you, they just make all this shit real, nigga. Fuck that shit real, nigga. Look how I would've got all this shit to rapping, would've got all this product. I didn't show up like this, nigga. God had to dress me up so you niggas will listen, nigga. Now this is real, nigga. Give a damn about that shit, nigga. That's to make y'all listen, nigga. I had Prince's cuts before I had the VBS. I upgraded so y'all would listen. Y'all were talking about the Prince's cuts, nigga. I had a message. Look at his dreads. I took the dreads off. He ain't got no diamonds. I went and got the diamonds, nigga. I went and got everything y'all said I didn't have, nigga. Now look, God brought your idols and fall, nigga. Still I ride, like Pac said. Still I ride.
Y'all gonna tell me that raggedy piece of shit didn't steal my whole performance? Y'all gonna tell me that that wasn't my whole performance that he just did? That I didn't do a whole bunch of lives like that? Remember when I didn't used to wear jewelry? We even had that corny ass nigga Wax Dog. Remember Wax Dog, the mod? That when it found the video, when we talking about, I don't even be bragging like that. I got jewelry, but I don't even wear it. Remember when Wax Dog, when nigga was trolling me? Remember that? Remember when I did the whole live? Remember I did the whole live. Breaking down how I started watching, wearing jewelry and started dressing. Because I realized that the people was watching me. This nigga be taking my, yo, tell me I'm lying. Put it in the comment section. Press 1 if you seen my episodes. And how this nigga, I cut my braids. Now he cut his dreads. I cut my braids. Now he decides to go bald. So now, because my hair was thinning out, and now y'all see me with my shit waving out. Now he cuts his hair. Come on, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. Now y'all see my true numbers tonight. I don't have to go on somebody else's platform. Yeah, that nigga, no, he swag. That nigga swagger jacking like crazy. I'll show you the true chart. This is the true Charleston White.
If I knew cooperating with the police felt this good, I would have done this a long time ago. I ain't lying. If I would have known.
Look at the top of his head.
Come from cooperating. Oh, I'd get in trouble just to cooperate.
Look at the top of that nigga head. Look at how he dressed. Who swagger Drew? You ain't never seen me dressed like that. You ain't never seen me dressed. Look at how he dressed. Ew. The nigga got Oshkosh on. This the real Charleston White.
I had it in the gun out the backseat of the car.
16-year-old Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened intently.
He pulled the hammer back on the gun. And then what happened? He fired.
Doolittle is accused of gunning down 34-year-old Michael Levy of Irving. Levy attempted to stop Doolittle, White, and 2 other teenagers accused of shoplifting 3 sports jackets and a baseball cap from Arlington Mall in September of 1991. Witnesses say Levy pounded on their windshield until the teens threw the jackets out the car window. Then Doolittle supposedly shot him in the back as Levy walked away. White repeated the conversation he says he had with Doolittle after the shooting.
What did he do?
Levy had been married only 4 days when he was shot.
But I always had my dreams of my Prince Charming. I found, and it's hard to believe, but I did. And I believe in fairy tales because he made my dreams come true. And they took that away.
White will be testifying against all 3 of his buddies in exchange for a maximum sentence of 12 years. A juvenile judge reduced the charge from capital murder to murder against Doolittle, so the teenager faces from 5 years to life in prison if he's found guilty.
This is when he first started working for the courts, which I think is funny. This is when he first started working for the courts. And because he's been working for the courts, he works for the machine, he works for the government, now he turns it into a joke. Now he turns it into a joke. That nigga was never for the people. This is who he really is. But y'all think the shit is funny. It's not funny. That's who he really is. Y'all sitting up there calling Benny a rat.
If I knew cooperating with the police felt this good, I would have done this a long time ago. I ain't lying. If I would have known that you can come from cooperating, I'd get in trouble just to cooperate.
You already did, my nigga. He said if he would have known. It looked like you told like 30 years ago. That looked like that was 30 years ago you went to court. You did know. We just watched you 30 years ago knowing how good it felt to tell. If I would have known it felt this good, you did, my nigga. You told. We watched you. We just watched you. Am I bugging? Then this is his new boss. Listen up. Listen, I want y'all to listen. His new boss, the nigga that be calling him uncle.
I'm basically being ran like Britney Spears. Do you understand? I'm being controlled. I am not in control anymore. I am being controlled. I'm a puppet, and I'm living a puppet. So now I'm on my own, and I have to, I'm out and I'm being controlled. I'm being literally on puppet strings. So basically, I'm getting told like a dog to do X, Y, and Z.
Which I didn't hear that? Am I lying? What, I got to put it in subtitles or something? Those gatekeepers? Nah, Haas ain't go through that door, but Charleston did. And this is why I'm being sabotaged. That's why y'all can see me rocking out with 22,000 people watching. And it is what it is, my nigga. Every time I put a video up, every time I go live, they do everything in their power to sabotage my shit. But y'all don't listen to me. Y'all don't believe when I say it, so I'm going to let him say it.
I'm basically being ran like Britney Spears. Do you understand? I'm being controlled. I am not in control anymore. I am being controlled. I'm a puppet, and I'm living a puppet. So now I'm on my own, and I have to, I'm out and I'm being controlled. I'm being literally on puppet strings. So basically, I'm getting told like a dog to do X, Y, and Z.
I don't have to go through the many years of what I used to sit up there and play. All the people that I used to, oh my God, but I can. Let me see something. This is your hero, my nigga.
If you had 2 hours with Charleston White, what would you do? Go shopping. Go shopping? Yeah. That's the first thing you would do? Yeah. You have 2 hours though. You're missing. Yeah, I'll go shopping. I'll probably rub his back and make sure he's like no cramps in his back and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah. Charleston.
You think I'm a trick? Yeah, I'm a motherfucking player that wants some pussy. You lying to me. You think I'm gonna take you shopping and you gonna rub my back? You got to touch my dick. Man, I want my dick sucked and fucked. We go, man, nah, hell nah. She didn't want to double up with me. Tell us to the timeline. Are you sure? There ain't nothing wrong with my back. Man, my dick got pressure on my nuts is built up. These motherfuckers heavy. This motherfucker needs to explode. I don't fuck my back. I can pop my own goddamn back. Nah, go shopping in the back rub? Man, please.
She told the truth. The nigga looked like a cockroach. I rub your back. She told the truth. Yeah, I was looking for certain videos, but I'll set that up for the next live because I know pretty soon I'm going to have to make my prayer. We've been live for a minute. And y'all stay tuned for my next live because I'm going to make my prayer. We're going to go live again at 7:30. Y'all get ready. Y'all get ready. We're going to go live again at 7:30. I'm gonna make my prayer, and I'm gonna get my kids ready for school, or get them ready for dinner, whatever the case may be, because they should be pouring in. 7:30, we going live again. Y'all stay tuned. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. We out.